láti sọ̀rọ̀. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh. Go there, biza. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan akànbí. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh.
I go show you love, oh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, oh. I go show you love, eh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh. I go show you love, oh. Kama bara wa lo nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nnamdi o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun Nnamdi. Alákọ̀bí. Sábàmẹ́là. Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finish. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.
Before I acknowledge the people right there on the comment section, I'd like to quickly say this. You see that the hardship in Nigeria, the current situation of our country is gradually pushing a lot of people out now to either confess or rather apologize for what they did in the past. You see that lady that was talking earlier on, she was part of the people that worked so hard going from one station to another to destroy Peter Obi, destroy the Igbo people, telling everybody that no, Peter Obi, not on this life, should be allowed to be the president. But I'm happy now though, because I'm not against her, you know, for me, I'm not against anybody, but she coming out now to say she have apologized to the obedient, to the Igbo people, because she was paid, you know, to work against Peter Obi, because she was also influenced, you know, with misinformation by telling her that if you allow this man to win, Lagos will be taken away from us. But the beautiful thing about it is that the situation, Tinubu's emergence is pushing a lot of people to speak, a lot of people for us to see different things that probably we might not have seen in the rest of our lives. A lot of Nigerians who allow themselves to be fooled, or rather gullible Nigerians who were captured to work against good governance. Today, everybody is suffering. Today. I thought I should bring that in for you guys to understand what is currently going on. Our presentation is not yet done. We're going to continue from here, but I want us to quickly listen to this, what happened in the UK just yesterday. How elections supposed to be.
Sunak has been hustled out. Labour leader Keir Starmer will officially become Prime Minister later in the day, leading his party back to government less than 5 years after it suffered its worst defeat in almost a century.
We ran as a changed Labour Party, and we will govern as a changed Labour Party.
Congratulations, what can I say? But you know, Rufai, also Nigerians were a force for for Labour. A presidential candidate of Labour Party, Nigeria, Peter Obi, you know, had been campaigning heavily for Labour. Also, we saw DJ Copy. I think that one had some sort of brouhaha at the point. But, you know, Nigeria was also part of that. We know they carry last, right? Yeah, that's the picture also. We've seen a lot of Nigerians come for Labour.
I mean, what it also shows that Nigeria doesn't carry last, like we said, for all the local support and everything. But also, when you also look at it, there were a lot of people of Nigerian extraction that won seats yesterday. I think Chi Onura from Newcastle and a couple of other people out there. So, I mean, it's a good one for Labour Party, but now they have to govern the country, which is the biggest one. And I also think, this was the point I was trying to make with Dr. Abatik well off the air, that this vote is also a referendum on Brexit. Because most of the areas that voted in favor of Brexit have now seen that the politicians deceived them largely, and now they are punishing them in these elections. So, elections have consequences.
Right.
And let me now throw the final shots.
What is?
You didn't hear technical glitch.
All right.
The results were announced on time.
It was.
You didn't hear technical glitch. You didn't hear. They did elections.
Right.
About close to 40 million votes. They counted everything.
All right.
From 10 p.m. They poll closed 10 p.m. By 5, we started knowing they counted it on time.
Inshallah, we will get there. One thing I know
because,
is
that
our
the only thing that is
inshallah. Constant is change.
And nobody has gone to court.
We'll have to just go to the United Kingdom where Rishi Sunak is speaking.
I told you the most important task I had was to return stability to our economy. Inflation is back to target, mortgage rates are falling, and growth has returned. We have enhanced our standing in the world, rebuilding relations with allies, leading global efforts to support Ukraine, and becoming the home of a new generation of transformative technologies. And our...
All right, that is the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Sunak. He was defeated yesterday, he's out. And everywhere is peaceful. Everywhere is peaceful. No fight, no threats, nothing at all. Just like that. I beg. He say UK is the best country in the world, and I support that it's the best country in the world. I don't know any country where you did. You can defend your whole country, but for me, United Kingdom is the best country in the world. I'm sorry to say that. Just look what happened. Everywhere, a smooth transition, very smooth and peaceful transition, without no problem at all. We don't lose voice for anything. In fact, I know who campaign here with my platform for our people. Nobody bother. Everybody went peacefully. We go vote. Nobody ask you question. No Boko Haram for road. Nobody threaten you. Nobody told me you not go vote for Lagos. You go vote for Lagos. You go. Now wow. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you so much. Mother of Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Appreciate you always. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. Thank you very much, Madam Iris Finest, Madam Patricia Tagbojumi, Madam Martina Abasi TV. Thank you very much, my people. I can see Kashi in the building. Kashi, thank you very much. She's going to be part of the broadcast today. So I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miracle B, Kingsley Ogerahi, thank you. Labipe Suyemi, appreciate you. Appreciate you all, my people. Thank you. Nena Bona Pachai, no my dear sister, I can see you. Labipe, thank you. Madam Obe Ashoko, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful for all you do. Thank you very much, Adams. I can see you. Thank you, my people. Thank you, thank you. I wish I can mention all names, but we need to move on right now. Because I still have more presentation, but I'm going to post out a link now once this video starts playing. But meanwhile, in Edo State, a lot is currently going on. You know, you all know yesterday we came here that Asue Ighodalo was sacked by the court. But remember, I told you guys that you cannot just be celebrating because obviously these guys are going to fight back. Yes, the twist is currently going on right now, but I'd like us to listen to this first, then we'll take it from here. please help us to press on the like button and help us to share. I'm going to forward this video to where I want you guys to listen to.
As the senatorial candidate of the party, the same Justice Ekwo was the one who was giving judgments, even when he knew that the court had no jurisdiction on the issue of party primaries. He went ahead to give judgments. But the law being the law, the appellate courts reversed all those decisions, and the decisions of the appellate courts were further upheld at the Supreme Court. I would have been very, very surprised if Justice Ekwo had done something different, because there were other cases that border on the primaries and pre-election matters, pre-primaries matters that have been in the same Federal High Court, courts of coordinate jurisdiction, and they've all been decisively dealt with, and they've all been struck out. So, looking at the style of Justice Ekwo, this is a man who recently, the NJC, not only did they issue inquiries, they barred him from being elevated to the higher bench. The claim that this judgment, which arose today, that it has nullified the candidacy of our candidate, is complete falsehood.
Now, the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party says that its candidate in the September 21st, 2024 Edo State governorship election, Asue Ighodalo, remains validly in the race, contrary to alleged erroneous interpretation of a federal high court ruling. Well, the PDP National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, in a statement says the court did not make any order nullifying the primary election of Ighodalo as the party's candidate, as there are no grounds for such. The PDP affirmed that the congresses and governorship primary that produced Ighodalo were duly and legally conducted in strict compliance with the provisions of the Constitution and Electoral Act. It said no eligible delegate was excluded from the primary election and that the case is even of no moment as the plaintiffs lack the locus to question the exercise. All right.
Now, people, now so we say, I know say, God, but I know say when it comes to Nigerian politics, there's also twist that would they see or twist. Oh, Kunabioti say, Asue Ighodalo will offer the arms. They say he has been nullified, then, or rather, other word, he has been sacked. Then we all fold the arms, we all go house, you go this cry, right? Nigerian politics don't they work like that too. Now who get power pass or who get money pass, now they take decision for this our country, Nigeria. Overnight, that's why Ighodalo has changed the narrative. So nothing like that happened. You know, although the case is still ongoing, I don't have much to say about that. But for some of you that have much to say on this, I'd like you all to join us later on so that we can do this together. But meanwhile, I'd like us to listen to this furthermore.
When I head to Benin City, the Edo State capital, to get the feel of the camp of the People's Democratic Party concerning this particular judgment that we just talked about with the NSF, where the primaries was nullified by Justice Ekwo for, excluding some members who are delegates in that particular exercise on February 22nd, 2024 at the Samuel Egbemudia Stadium. We've been joined by the Deputy DG of the Asue Ighodalo Campaign Organization, Mr. Don Pedro Obaseki. Mr. Obaseki, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for having me.
Give us a sense of what... to be here. Absolutely. Give us a sense of what is going on in Benin City and within the party. I'm sure we've seen this statement and the release of the PDP, but maybe you can give us an overview of how you're condensing all of this.
In fact, I want to start by saying I want to thank you, Jeffrey, and the Channels crew for bringing Wahab Shitu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, a most learned silk, and he has just told you exactly that what. Can you hear me?
I'm in the studio.
Yes. What he just told you is very simple, that what has happened has little or no precedence in law. So what the pronouncement was, and when I hear they say it was the judgment nullified the primaries, absolutely not. That is a fallacy. So because section 8414, he has already cited it by the Supreme Court based on the Osagie Enoraman orders in 2022 had actually stated clearly that delegates have no locus to challenge the outcome of the primaries. But not stopping there, are these persons that is talking about Kevin Mohammed, Okoduwa, and Osagie, they were not even delegates because they are challenging the Congress that led to the selection of the delegates. And when you even look at it from a sheer arithmetic point of view, 378 of them purportedly. Meanwhile, in an election that was won, in a primaries election that was won by 577 votes by Asue Ighodalo, if you even put it together based on extant and precedence of judgments by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, it is of no effect whatsoever.
Don Pedro Obaseki, I could talk by himself. So the matter don't get Lego. I don't understand now. Some of them they are pieces yesterday. How far how the body they do you now? This one in Nigeria. Oh God. It go up overnight. Your eye go clear. You also will call the ask yourself, say, what is up? What is happen? Don't be even surprised when you see that as a matter. The person where you talk yesterday said go come and say, oh, now so the team mistake, you come a mistake. Now Nigeria, anything is possible in our country, Nigeria. That I don't post the link before now. Oluwatosi. I don't post that before, but I might post them again. All right, that's the link right there. Okay, I'd like us to move on right now. Just one more video to go. You know, bear with me, guys, so that we can do this quickly together. Listen to this one.
September is the election, and Edolites are already warming up to decide who will be the next governor of the state. Governor Baseki will be handing over by November to the next governor of the state. Well, we have one of the front runners as far as the election is concerned. He's the Labour Party candidate of this race. He's in person of Olumide Osaibovo Akpata Esquire. Good to have you on the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
It's always a delight to have you. Now, you want to be the next governor of Edo State. Let's talk critical issues. Now, Edolites want to know, as somebody who is aspiring to be the next chief executive officer of the state, do you have idea of what we are generating in the state? Do you have idea what we are owing currently? Do you have financial idea of the state to start with?
Okay, well, I know from the information available to us that when you combine what we get from federal allocation, and you combine that with what our IGR receive, what we receive as IGR, we're somewhere in the range of 16 billion a month, which I think is a lot of money, right? Today's numbers, I hear that the Edo State government says that we are now on 60 billion. Or is it the DMO says that we're on 60 billion per annum for IGR, which comes to about 5 billion a month. And when you add that to the federal allocation, the numbers I have, and please, these are numbers that we are piecing together based on information that we pick. Very difficult sometimes to get all the information you need, but I think we can put it somewhere at 16 billion per month as our income. In terms of debt, I have looked around and piecing again information around from DMO, NBS, and so on and so forth. It would appear that we are inching closer to 600 billion naira as our debt. Again, this is based on what we get on the internet, we get from some of these other sources. So that would tend to be where we are. In terms of GDP, we are somewhere in the 2.5 trillion range today, as against 4 trillion a couple of years ago, 2021. So it tells us that the economy is shrinking. I am not going to jump on that because Edo does not exist in isolation, right? So Nigeria is facing major issues. So there's no doubt that Edo State, which is a subset or a part of Nigeria, will definitely, that will reflect in our numbers. So somewhere, so that is the picture that I have in front of me as I contemplate taking over Osadebe Avenue. I see what our income looks like. I see what our debt profile looks like. I see what our GDP looks like today. But I must say to you that sometimes I am hesitant, or I refuse to get bogged down by numbers. Economists, and they tend to want to throw around numbers. What I look to is what they call the poverty index. I look to what actually is the experience of the average Edo State indigene. Culture. We must collaborate with the farmers.
Okay, thank you. That is Barrister Olumide Akpata right there. Thank you so much, my people. That's all I have for you guys today in terms of videos, but I'm just going to quickly take headlines on my articles that I have for you guys here so we can start talking straight away. I've crossed 1 hour already. Before some people will start complaining, let me quickly take this headline. I didn't discuss Nnamdi Kanu's release with Southeast governors. Obasanjo, they'll talk this one now. So this one was since day before yesterday, but I wanted to present it yesterday because of the congestion. I couldn't, but I thought I should still bring it in today so that we can take it together. So for some of us, because I was part of it as well, that showcased a mainstream articles here who said that Obasanjo moved for Nnamdi Kanu release, but he came out now to deny it that no, he didn't move for Nnamdi Kanu release, so he went there for something else. So I thought I should bring that in. But meanwhile, I'd like us to quickly listen to this one. We have another shocking one for you guys, but I would like to present this one from Kenya first before that. Yes, Kenya President Ruto bows to protesters, scrapped budget for First Lady's office, dissolves 40 agencies. Now, so it's supposed to be. This is how a country is supposed to be. When the people cry, the leaders listen. But it's only in Nigeria, when the people cry, they will buy you. They'll take your life. Say, why? Who give you right to cry? They wait to worry you. This is it. It bows. It's crazy, man. But let's move on. But meanwhile, let's quickly go to Lagos State. Sanwo-Olu don't want some of una, although everybody, but still, we'll cap on to just civil servants. Don't donate your pension to churches, mosques, Sanwo-Olu to civil servants. Say the economy is, we're in a serious economic hardship right now. And for those of you allowing yourself to be conned, rather, or to be food that you must pay tithe and offering and all that, don't give your salary to any pastors at all. I mean, me talk about before they come for me, when I go carry Sanwo-Olu festival. And so the presenter is saying on a daily post, and I report this one, not be me. But meanwhile, the last one is the big one because I've talked about this so many times. Although many people have argued with me, no, it's not possible, and all that. But I thought I should bring this in. It's part of the title. And as you can see there from Sahara Reporter, some Igbo politicians secretly met with Southeast governors to stop Nnamdi Kanu's release. IPOB, now he cry, come and so. I know, say, with this one, and some of them, way they argue with us, not going to argue again. Say, no, don't be Igbo people right time. Not be Igbo people, they speak the Igbo for the video. Not be Igbo people, now other people. Because listen, when you are defending something, there's nothing wrong about it, but when you're not defending in a way that doesn't make sense anymore. Thank you. Give us a mother. I can see you now. Thank you. When you're not defending in a way that you are fooling yourself, then people will look at you and say, wait, you worry this one. But I'd like to permit me to take 1 or 2 paragraphs here. quickly. Powerful said that Kanu has not committed any crime known to the law internationally or locally, noting that he has been in detention illegally for more than 3 years. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, have said that there are some politicians from the southeast who are making frantic efforts to frustrate the release of its detained leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Now yesterday night, the crack come out. So, I actually saw it last night when I finished the broadcast. I told you guys whenever I finish my broadcast like this, I started research straight away. So since now IPOB, now I talk this one, I believe nobody will argue this, right? See, when you are defending something, the indefensible, they make sense to me because there's no state where will not get bad people. Me, myself, I come from Edo State, we get bad people for my state. You get for your state. But when you are defending this thing, now it looks like you are part of the satanic people that want Nnamdi Kanu to remain in prison. Because you defending rubbish most times. No, not be Igbo people. You'll say, now some of them go still call in later. Now fake IPOB be this. Now I talk this one, not be the real IPOB. Yes. Listen, guys, you must understand that the situation we are facing in Nigeria, is affecting all of us. We have satanic people in your family, my family, every family, in your country, in your state, in my state, in every state. So always be careful. That's all. Stop defending what you don't know. But I'm just going to leave that right there. But though they talk for a year or not be small thing, they refuse so many things, but I just think I leave them because we don't have time anymore. But for those of you that want to read more, go to Sarah Reporter and read from there. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God bless you. Now, we are going to start from here. Let me take some calls quickly so that we can come straight to the panel. For those of you that want to call in right now, do that now. Do that now in 10 seconds so we can move on. Quickly. If I don't receive the first call in 5 seconds, I'll move on to the panel. And you know what that means. Before we get to your time today, it might take probably forever. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. I can see you already. Okay, Ogashi may say you're already on the phone. Thank you very much, sir, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Thank you.
Yeah, Niger Watch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I greet all Niger Watch family. Thank you for all you do, all your precious work you're doing for the people who believe, not for the people who don't believe.
God bless you. You don't talk and finish.
All right. So, you see that this thing you're saying right now, you see, like I think this topic came up last time. I call you, I tell you, the devil himself. He's number one person. Go anywhere, come back. He's the man. Because he is working for Fulani oligarchies. Which people hold Nnamdi Kanu is the same Fulani oligarchies who make Uzodinma governor in Imo State. The same Fulani. So he would do anything to protect Fulani. Do you know, there's one time, do you know they already have Emir? They already have Emir in Imo State. You don't know that? They already have Emir. Check, there's one video one time.
There'll be one install Emir for those that we pursue them with broom.
Yes, because in the Imo State, this man is the gullible, that is the most gullible people in that Imo State. There are too many of them just because of the Akaramone. So that's the problem they're having. So, they can't even come out and say something, even to protest what happens on them. The last election that was did in Imo State, is that election? No, and it will continue happening until Nigeria get it right. The head will come. The head from that president will come and say, enough for this nonsense. It got to stop.
Okay.
Turn to the person that
You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay, let me leave this one. Let me leave this topic. You see, people that we are laughing. That's one video you showed yesterday. The people was saying, Asue He's sacked. I don't know who is that person with cap. People that would dance, where are you? You were clapping, laughing. You know, Asue will be your governor, whether you like it or not. I said it.
You are breaking table. You don't break table again now.
He has capacity. He has everything. Asue will be your governor.
Okay.
I said it with authority. Asue will be your governor. If you like, laugh from here till
Okay.
that day of election, that day of swearing in. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. I will come back in second.
If I say this or Gashim is here, I swear Ighodalo don't pay you money. You don't feel like to me, you don't fit. They don't pay you some money. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, my people. Let me take another call quickly. Thank you very much. Your name and where you're calling us from. Good evening to you. You're not talking.
Hello?
Yeah, we don't pick your call for the past 78 years. You not talk.
No, the network is slow.
Okay, talk to us now, sir. Thank you, sir. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
I'm governor for Igbo land, that is for Edo State. Now, to make a correct demand for that. I'm thinking that we play the video from Profile for their channels in this before. They're all the same. Nevertheless, I know everyone made a remove Asue Ighodalo for the media contest because if now only media APC problem could they will ring up. But like this now, we don't see more hope because the more Asue is this thing because go pack all the vote. You go split me now, so we'll pick small for the main two states. It don't finish. But I wish if after you go down on there now, Oshima will ring all these states. They will do them. Where they do go. So the more PDP, the more they get more hope because the vote will split. Because then those after they don't get one vote for Esakos. They don't get for Esakos. They don't get for the other side. So no matter what they talk,
okay.
Maybe we'll go appeal that day, no level. If they did go airport somewhere, because they will split the vote.
So, who will be your candidate?
Now helping now. We live for Europe. I got the sword they vote for PDP and increase.
Okay.
And they for small man, just say those people better. They were not cast.
Okay.
Never for Edo State before, so we need to see try them. More no.
So you don't tell your family member make them go vote for LP like this, so.
Now so it be now LP. Anybody who as that guy, that is a couple of talk. Who was evil for PDP? That person are evil for Edo State. Now evil. He got about he do some about we do some free medical. I think you could plan for this. You know plan. About almost 3 to 4 days ago, you know plan. You do free medical care for those states for them. You don't play that video.
Okay. Maybe we'll post them. We'll not play them. I don't know. But I never plan for you.
Because that thing is not something I do. The government could do now. Falsehood do for them so.
Okay, maybe send the video. Send them. Now everything we go to see.
You see this my WhatsApp number too. I go. If I don't send, I go see. You go check them. But if I say this or this is so.
Okay. All right. Send that. Come. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hello. Thank you very much, madam. Love God is my strength. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Yes, ma'am.
Congrats. We have a very peaceful protest, a peaceful election.
Yes.
In the UK, very beautiful. People went to work. People went to their business. There was no problem. Father, I wish our country can be like this, but for where? You go tell. And congrats to the black community in the UK. David Lemon was given foreign secretary. This man, they didn't say it's a black man. They didn't say it's from Igbo. They didn't say it's Yoruba. They didn't say it's anything. They gave him foreign secretary. I don't know if you know David Lemon. I think he's in Acne. MP of one of the areas in Acne. So that's very beautiful. Yeah, let me leave that on one side. You know, I will just say something. I'm not against anybody voting for who they want to vote for in Edo State. I'm not against it. But I want us to sit down. You know, I'm not interested whether you do calculation. You calculate, go, yeah. You know, concern me and they look that one. Yeah, they look what has happened in Nigeria. Since they don't open this country, so they do election between ourselves and ourselves. The people who don't date and we don't spoil them. I'm not telling you go dig, you not go dig, you go dig, you not consign me. Let us look at Nigeria from the time when they say let's start doing democracy. The people who have been is this APC and PDP. And they are the one working hand to hand. You think say this man, what's his name? That was working for Atiku. What's his name? Is it Bala? What's his name? That man that
Daniel Bwala.
Thank you, Bwala. Hey, Bwala, you think that people don't even know that Bwala has gone back to Tinubu? We must be joking. They know everything that is happening. They are all working together. Nigerians, Edo people especially, shine your eye. No vote for 20 person carry. He give the economy. He get office. He do this one. Don't look at that. Vote for a change. When we in the UK, we got tired of conservative. For good 14 years, they have destroyed the country. What did the UK do? Nobody went outside to campaign like we are doing in Nigeria. All of us, we made up our mind and say enough is enough. We put them out. You know the landslide that Labour used to win. Enough. When you cannot go to OT where they scatter. Go to the new. I know they talk about figure. Go to the new. Forget saying you know Dangote, you know this one. That's what they tell us the time of Obaseki. Look where you're talking now. Let us change party. Let us forget what we Apure do. What we ignore. Let us choose the right thing. Let's see if Labour can be able to make it control
Okay.
Beautiful. Please. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Callers, thank you. Let me come back to you guys. I appreciate every one of you right there for your time with us. Thank you so much. I'd like us to start talking on the panel. Let's see if we can finish on time today. God bless you now. But meanwhile, let me quickly bring in Kashi. Kashi, it's good to have you on the show today. How are you?
I'm very well, Mr. Nanjawo. Thank you very much for having me. Good morning, afternoon, evening to everyone on the comment section, the viewers back home, and to the wonderful panelists. God bless you all.
Thank you, Kashi. Thank you very much. We don't miss you. Like, for my calendar, more than 78 years that you never entered the show. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, my people, appreciate every one of you. Kashi will help us to do the moderating for a while before she leaves. But I'm here. But Moku will exercise her a little bit before she runs away. Kashi, the first person on the panel is Black Panther. So let's take it from there. But hand over back to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Nanjawo. Good day, everybody. Thank you. Before I give the floor back to Mr. Black Panther to give us a submission, I'd like to say a thing or two. But first of all, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has super chatted us. Obi Chuko, thank you very much for the super chat. God will bless you. Now, all these things that make us still they here, they do what they do. Your support is very much needed. If you're just joining us, if you've not liked and shared the broadcast, please don't forget to do that. Please like and share so our voices can be heard. And also support us by using the super chat on the right-hand side of the comment section. Click on the $ right there and support us, guys. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Mr. Naija will talk about election for UK yesterday. You know, even be like, say, election was even going on. It was so smooth. Everybody just go there, do it till they want to waka go. No MC Oluomo. Nobody talk say if you no want support this one, get out from here. Nobody tell us talk say if you know they do like this, come up for this side. Nobody. Everybody was given equal rights to exercise their rights. Go there, do what you want to make you come out. That is how a sane country is supposed to be. That is just how it's meant to be. It's just unfortunate in Nigeria own. If they never break person head, if army never full everywhere, police never full everywhere, nothing they happen. Why we get coconut head like this? Why? It's just so sad. Look at that lady that was talking on that broadcast that you shared, Mr. Naija, that was talking about she know they do again, no, she know they do again, she know they do Yoruba run again. But I cannot even imagine that she allowed herself to be used like that. Why would you allow yourself to be used like that? It was obvious that this APC government has absolutely nothing to offer. It's very obvious. You don't need to go pastor, make pastor pray, tell you, say, see vision for you. You don't need to meet any soothsayer to tell you anything. It is obvious. I mean, this administration don't deal 8 years already. Nigeria, they see shege banza. You still talking that the same person you won't put. A man that came and told Nigerians that I'm going to stop from the shege where this one they give us. I'm going to continue from that shege. You use your two naked eye. What's that same person? Talk say they pay you. What rubbish. That woman don't get any reason whatsoever. She don't get any reason. It is obvious that these people, they don't mean well for us. And I'm speaking for a lot of diasporas now. All of una where they send monthly money back home to una people back home. I beg, the money one una they send back home, it never increase. So even if you are in the diaspora, it still affects you one way or the other. Because your budget, when you use send money, go back home, it don't increase. It don't increase. 1 tuber of yam now for Nigeria is 8,000 naira. I never hear them before since they bomb me. Now, Tinubu regime, now they yes say 1 tuber of yam now 8K. So it still affects us one way or the other. So I don't even believe. So with everything going on, people go still there. You allow yourself to be used by this devilish party, just like the way Mr. Naija says. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Stephanie Ojek, thank you so much for the super chat. God will bless you. I beg, your pocket not go ever run dry. Thank you so much. It's just so unfortunate that this type of thing is happening in 2024. It's crazy. You talked about the some Igbos who are against Nnamdi. Yes, I believe that. I really believe. Because for this past election, at that time I realized that this politics is just a game of interest. If it favor you, you will go there. If it not favor you, you come out. So they don't really care about the people. They don't really care about the masses. So it's very obvious that there are some people who do not want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. It's so obvious that is the truth. It's so obvious that some people don't want him to be released. It's just obvious because they know say, hey, if the man come out like this, everywhere go bust to 2 seconds. It's obvious. They know this thing. So bad eggs, they everywhere. For Igbo, for Yoruba, or for Hausa, or for Edo. All the tribes, just name it, we have bad eggs everywhere. So I'm not going to come here to defend anybody just because I'm Igbo, because I know say bad eggs, they everywhere. So it's very, very, very possible. It's very possible. Edo people, I just go beg una, you guys should do the right thing. When I see the current situation of the country right now, it's terrible. Nigerians are going through hell. Nigerians are suffering. They suffer too much. It has never been this bad before. It has never been this bad. This is just 1 year in office and things don't turn around to be worse. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 1 year. I don't know. Pounds now are like almost 2,000 naira already to naira. It has never been heard of before. This is alarming. It is crazy. I beg, let's join hands together and do what we need to do, I beg. And also when they try, coming out here every day to do what you guys do, man. You guys are the real MVPs. I truly salute for all of that. Thank you guys so much. Mr. Jaja, thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Love of God is my strength. Thank you so much for the super chat. Una they do me well today. I beg you guys should keep giving us this super chat. I beg. Now God go bless you. Now, Mommy Diaspora, I greet you specially, ma. God bless you for always doing this with us every day. God bless you. Now we're gonna go straight to Mr. Panta. I know say I don't pass my time to talk, but as it is, they prepare me for boy talker. Mr. Black
I
Panther,
enjoy
please
your
talk to us.
talk. Akashi, I
Mr.
enjoy your talk.
Mr. Naija don't tell me say, Kachi, you don't too talk. Oh yeah, give the back to.
Later, Naija was throw Naija was there for inside house, put her inside house, lock the door. See, Akashi, I love what you are saying. You are speaking to the heart of the diasporans. Please, when you want to speak, focus on the diasporans. They are causing evil to Nigeria. Focus on them. They are opening books. Why we want there's a difference between the books and when you want to change the face and make a revolution in your country. They don't know. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank the viewers, all of you. You are doing a wonderful thing by sitting down. At least you are going to judge every word that is coming out of our mouth, and you are going to make.
Focus on my candidate today. I beg, my brother.
Please.
Wait. Leave me. Don't worry, leave me. I know what I do. And they put template down for people to blow it all out. That's what I'm doing. See, I want to thank Mama in Diaspora especially for a wonderful job. You are giving me confidence. I know you are just awesome. And I want to thank the commenters. You people top notch. Keep doing the work. And everything we are saying today, please put forward your own mindset and judge whatever we are talking and use it as a way to approach and make your decision. One, yes, to the viewers out there in Edo State and Nigeria's diaspora, do we want a change, or do we want to use the book to make that change, or use what we call a total overhaul of the facet of the political atmosphere in our land, Edo State? If you want to use the book by saying somebody is calm, is cool-headed, is an economist, is doing this, and he has a lot of banking experience, he had masters in geology and banking, aristocrat, well, it is left for you to do that. Or do you want to use a man that loves the country, that loves the land, and passionately he wants to make sure that every one of us go back to farm. He wants to make sure that he set his priority right. Every look and crannies of Edo State is well linked to the farm, to the city, with well-tarred roads. He wants to make sure that the next one in his priority is to make sure that you have good water supply. The other one, he wants to make sure that our vigilantes who are standing for us, securing our borders, securing the 4 cardinal areas of Edo State, are well paid, quote and unquote, are well paid, because we should all say thank you to them for the great service they are doing to their father's land, and we thank them with all our heart. Do we want such government? If we want such government, we should look forward to a drastic change, and that change, we cannot get it from APC nor PDP. And come to look at it, is this an era where you say, because you want equity, justice, and fair play, not paying in recognition a man that loves the land, putting somebody that is good, passionate, a patriot, that loves land, that is ready to do things with the Edo State, not to do things with the damn books they bring every time. Their books never works. They cannot be able to make that books they've been bringing for the past 16 years to actualize it in Edo State. It has never worked. Do we continue with that book? Now, I come to say, we got to use our common sense to make sure that we set our priority. Common sense is the watchword. Every hypothesis that was set up today in the world, the application was first the common sense. And what we are doing as black men, we don't use our common sense. We use hypotheses brought forward by our oppressors, and we keep on applying it for the past how many years in Nigeria, in Edo State. We be applying that hypothesis they borrowed from. I don't know where they got it from. It has never worked for us. You tell me where any state that has been ruled by PDP that has worked for us. You tell me any state that APC has ruled that have worked for us. You think you can separate the father from the son? Either will you separate PDP from the aspirant? We have seen it before, where a party governor, a man that belonged to a party was the governor, and refused to follow the ideal of the party because he knows that he won't get him anywhere. He knows that he will develop the state. But he tried to do it on his own, and he was impeached twice. He was impeached. Many, we have seen more than one or two. They were impeached. And you come to realize that we are tired of these two parties because PDP is sharing money. APC showed them pepper. And an APC man said, the current president said, I will continue from where my predecessor ended. And the PDP came, I will continue from where my predecessor ended. What does that tell you? You have to apply your common sense. You have to apply your common sense. If you love what the PDP has done in Edo State, you go ahead. I respect your decision. You go ahead. I respect your decision. Vote for PDP. Let them get there. You will learn the hard way. What I'm doing in my own way, I have moved ahead, 100 kilometers ahead. And I have seen from the mountaintop that the man that loves the state, the man that has passion to see that Edo State work is Olumide Akpata. We need a change. We need new face in the ends of affairs of Edo State. And if you refuse that, you want to continue with the diabetes we have had for more than 16 years, so be it. Because the voice of the people is the voice of God. I will respect the decision every one of you make, but you will learn the hard way. Now, I want to move to Lagos State Governor. What Lagos State Governor said today, I am so happy. I am calling on all the GOs, all of you, every one of them with respect, attack the Lagos State Governor. Let's see the show. The Royal Rumble shall open. Because if we are saying it, they will say, what do we know? They will not start quoting Moses' law for us, which Christ came to debunk and trash. And Christ is the New Testament, and we are the New Testament. All things are passed away, all things become new. Now, we have to listen carefully. Common sense is what we need to use. Kenya, and we are using what? Common sense. They went to the round table by coming out, using common sense, come out, so that the president would come out and say, in the round table, what have they done? They have rejected the IMF, the loan the IMF want to give to them, and the president is bringing forth a template to them, to the round table to discuss with them. One, I have taken away the first lady. I have taken down 4 ministries. That is how they are going to bargain until they see that they lock the entire economy, the entire country is in the hands of the people. Now, Edo State people, if you want your state to be in your hand, if you want to dictate how your state will move, if you want to have a voice, look, we need to make a drastic change, a supersonic change, that you don't look back, but you go in. And the person you should focus on is Olumide Akpata, because he said it all. Edo State is in a debt of getting up to 600 billion. And Ask the question, who made it so? Who accomplished that goal? It is the APC and the PDP. How are we going to pay this? You've not asked. How is it going to affect us? It is affecting us now. And you want to go around because you want all tribe, all the southeast of Edo, the southwest of Edo. You want to accomplish that thing. And you said it's equity and justice. Do we want Edo State to work? Or do we want to follow the ideal that PDP and APC set for us, that it is turn by turn, and now you now say it is justice, equity, and fair play? The Edo State belong to everybody. We want the best. We don't want those that have taken us down to come back and tell us they are the best. How are they the best? Go back to history. Before you make a journey, before you put your thumb on that paper to vote, go back to history and apply common sense. I say common sense because common sense is the bedrock of new hypothesis. Common sense is the basic where your constitution was framed. If you tell me it's a lie, you look at all the hypotheses that was set forth by science. They apply common sense and they bring it forth to you, and we are using it. So, my brothers and sisters in Edo State, it is time for us to wake up. But if you make a decision that it is those two parties you want, so be it. It is your judgment. But one thing I beg to say to you all, you will all learn the hard way. Because we are all learning the hard way. When APC stole the mandate, we couldn't fight. We couldn't come out. We said we are going to give him chance. We said we are going to roll along. Our rolling along now, like what Sister Keshi said, a tuber of yam is now 8,000. It's rolling down, and you will learn the hard way. You better wake up, change the dynamics of politics, throw the books away, and choose the man that loves the state. Choose the man that decided to go back, to make sure that we go back to the farm, to make sure that you have roads, light, water supply. Yes, that is the man called Olumbide Akpata, and it is right there for you to decide your decision. I respect your decision. And God bless Edo State. God bless our Oba. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther. You're not even supposed to talk, say you will learn the hard way, because right now Nigerians are learning the hard way. Both diasporans, or both the ones inside the country, Nigeria, or everybody is already learning. We're all learning the hard way. In fact, we're learning the hardest way, because Nigeria has never been this bad. Come on, it has never been this bad. Ordinary minimum wage, they want increase to 62,000. All of them, they cry, they shout, no, it's too much. Meanwhile, a House of Rep member gets allowance for every single thing, up until newspaper, get car allowance, get all the type of allowance where they this life. They have every single thing running. They are able to pay it every freaking month. But civil servants, where they be 30,000 naira, they don't feel pay them. So everybody is learning. It's just unfortunate. Gullible Nigerians allow themselves to be used for us to be in this position where we did right now. It's just so unfortunate. Honestly, it's terrible. Anyways, guys, if you're just joining us, do not forget. Thank you, and do not forget to support us by using the super chat, the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. Okay, thank you all so much, and God bless you. On that note, we're going to move straight to the next person, and that will be Mr. Destiny. Please talk to us. Is Mr. Destiny there?
Yeah.
Okay, please talk to us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening, Ghana and Watch. And this from Mother Asura. This is a Edo State election. There's somehow, I don't know how to put it. Whether they are confusing us, I don't understand it. Because people that said in the last election, they are fighting for a very competent somebody and a party that there's no anything crime, everywhere is okay. But what I'm hearing this time around, I don't even understand. Some people who come here said they don't care about the party, they care about individual, but they will condemn other party. They will not condemn the candidate of that party, but they will condemn the party, that the party is not okay. That is their problem. But in Labour Party, which is every one of us know, that Labour Party is not okay. There are a lot of corruption going out there that we all know. But they cannot they will not condemn it. They will not condemn the person they are bringing out, but they are condemning the person from other parties. I don't understand it. I don't understand seriously. Which one are we standing for? Is it that we are just standing for our own? Because this is what I'm asking. Nobody have ever asked this question. Because I don't get it. How will you condemn other party? Then your own party cannot condemn what they are doing there. You're asking us to support the person that your party is bringing out. We should forget about whatever is happening in this party. But the other side of it, you don't care about the. You are not even talking about the candidate. You only talk about the party. And some of you here support Wike in 2023. That is, Wike is one of the best governors in Nigeria. He's doing well. But right now, I'm surprised that you guys are not saying that PDP, APC, no governor have ever come out there that did anything good. Ah, man. So something did not go out on you guys' way. So you guys will just condemn everything totally. Or you guys want to praising Wike. This is a man that can do it. He's a brave man. He's working in Edo State. 12 flyover in 3 years before years. So now the APC, the PDP now nothing. No governor have ruled there that have ruled well. I don't understand it. But your party is good. The man there. And somebody said something yesterday that is not concerned about the certificate. But this Emma was condemning Tinubu that Tinubu does not have the certificate when they were fighting about the certificate of Tinubu. But right now, he's saying the certificate does not matter. I think that was Abdul Malik yesterday. I don't understand. Well, when there was fighting of Tinubu, everybody was saying he does not have the certificate, he does not go to school, does not do this. But now you say certificate does not matter. Everything, though, when it comes to you guys' area, it does not really matter. But when you go to the other side, it matters. Is this good government that we are looking for? We are not looking for our person to be there. I'm asking. Because I don't understand. Every time we come here, the same thing. Nobody will condemn something that is happening. Are we going to continue like this? Every day, with the same thing. When it favors you, it's okay, no problem. Just let them do it that way. It's better, it's perfect. But when you go to the other side, you condemn the other side totally. You condemn it totally, but your own side, no problem. Let everybody keep quiet. Let you just take it like this. Nobody, even your presidential candidate that you guys supported, what is happening in that Labour Party? I still listen to him today. He has never said this is what is going on, this is what is not going on. And still yet, people will still be saying that this man is a claimer, is this. If you are clean where you are, you know that this is not working well. Why don't you vote out or you left there? But still yet, we all will stand here and say, I will support this man. He's a clean man. He don't have anything. But you cannot come out and say this. And people believe in you then that you are a clean man. And you are a clean man, everybody around you, they are not clean. How is it possible? Look at everybody that is moving with now. Also, is it Atiku, Saraki? All of them. Which one? Which of them? Now, that's a job one talk. See the other one that the go China, go the Zoe say for them. Sorry. I don't understand. All of them, which one? He never come out one day. He tell me he talk say I see what happen. We go talk another one. But still yet, none of na say na good government we want to.
Mr. Destiny. Mr.
Yes.
Destiny, which one be
Yes.
some people una where you just the talk since? Go straight,
well,
make we understand what you dey try talk, because I've just been quiet. I dey wait, make I try to understand what you dey talk, but I'm not getting it. Please be more plain. Explain where, make we understand what you dey try.
Everybody for this panel understand what I dey talk.
A lot of people in the comment section as well. No, me, I want you to be plain and talk and where may we understand what you dey talk.
I say people for planet they understand.
We understand.
Party. When it comes to their own, they hide down, they know they talk out. I know what all of them here they know. Well, we define good. We say not good government. We define, but we hide our own.
So who can be your candidates for this Edo State election?
I not get because all the whole party know our good. The only person party we are supposed to support, the guy I don't know. Now AAC guy I don't know. I know AAC guy I don't know. I don't know Ibadan. I don't know anything. The only person we are the support now for Ondo, Wiseman for AAC. Finish because I know that one somehow. But for Edo, I don't know. I don't feel the support person where I not to know. Maybe tomorrow, so you can't go do. I can't they say so I want country they defend which I don't feel defend.
But you understand that everything is a risk, Abi, including the.
I don't take risk. No, I don't take risk. When they say tomorrow I can't they bite my tongue. Like many of us they do for this panel now. If I won't take the risk, I still come as cause I don't know say I say you more than of this. Dama, I'll call you now. Come the back tongue. The talk go here. The talk go the other side. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Destiny, thank you very much for your submission. I was trying so hard to understand what you they try to talk. Now the reason why I ask you what I ask you because I believe as I asked that question, I believe saying that the mind of so many people in the comment section and even the viewers too. That's why I say make I ask you what you they try to talk. So whatever the case may be, we still have to vote one person. You know, we still have to look for one person to vote. You know, no matter what, one person will still be more eligible than the other. So we still need to vote one person. Anyhow we will be. We're not going to toss it, we'll try to play safe, or we're going to hang on the fence and leave these people to keep doing what they are doing. We just have to try the best way we can. We just need to try. We're not going to say because when they play safe, make we just hang like that. They watch them, make they do their thing. No. That is not what this
sorry. Now we can talk. If now so, not the talk say your party good, the other party not good. When you know say your party or the whole party not good.
Now election now, everybody go come out. Now this na election. People they campaign. You go come out tell us the reason.
Yes.
No, now so it be. You go come out tell us the reason why your own better pass the other person. Now that's just how it always be.
No, campaign. But maybe not the condemn party, maybe they don't talk with their candidate to do. Don't condemn other party. Say, see what in this party don't do.
It has always been like that everywhere in the world. America, UK, you must come out and tell us that the thing will make you vote me and no vote Mr. Destiny be this. It's normal. If me and you they go head to head now, I go come outside to say this is the reason why now me Kachi is supposed to vote. No vote Mr. Destiny because of X, Y, Z. Now so you must tell yourself.
No, definitely we they play as politicians. So we not come here as politicians.
You must tell yourself. You not go hang for fence because you are trying to play safe.
We for here we not come as politicians. If politicians they do those ones, we for here we say we define good government. Politicians that are doing their own policies, they can
people for years get their principle where they support. People for years get their principle where they support. They are trying to canvass for more votes.
Principle, if they support your principle, support her as right way where you know say now. So you talk and say you not come here because of party or because of this. You come here because of good government. But you let us know. Not be you come here. You talk to politicians overnight.
Mr. Destiny, I don't hear you. I'm not sure say right now. I don't know what I want to tell you again, but na normal thing. Anybody where they campaign, you must tell us the reason why I go choose you. You must give me reason why you are better than the other person. There's always been
Do
like
they give the reason they are better? They are talking about party. They don't have reason they are better.
There's always been like that. Now, so it
See,
be. You
see, Mr. Kashi Abeg, 10 seconds.
Please, you have 10 seconds.
Yes, most of you are talking parables. Go and look at the manifesto of all the party and go and look at what the party they've done as governance of states. The ideal that I'm going for, and I found it in Labour Party, is social democracy. And that is what Africa need to develop.
Okay.
Simple as ABC.
Thank you
They social, do they social in their selection, huh?
You don't
Kashi,
do. Get to
Kashi,
everybody,
please give me 10
abeg.
seconds. I have something to say. Give me 10
You don't
seconds.
do. You go reach everybody. You go reach everybody.
Give me 10 seconds. The destiny said something about me, something that they don't say.
10 seconds. You have 10 seconds.
Yeah, Destiny, please. There is something I said that you are not right. See what you said. The video is still there. They can play it back. You said if we know where Asue Ighodalo work,
wait. Abdul Malik, it's your turn. Just continue your 8 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Elvis. Good evening, Elvis. And good evening, everybody in the panel, and good evening, Nigerian. There is something you say. I don't want you to finish. I don't want to interrupt him because I know what I'm doing. I'm not stupid. There is something you say about me that I say certificate is not matter. No, that is not what I said. Thank God the video is there. You said that if we know where Asue Ighodalo is to work, which it is CV. I said, okay. I said CV does not matter. That is not where you work. It's what you achieve. What do you achieve after your work? And CV is a paper written on something. That is what I said. I did not tell you paper certificate is not matter. Please, you guys should listen very well because I'm not stupid. I'm not mad. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that is for that. You see, this Edo State coming election, governor election, I see no reason why we are the most of all, we are the problem of ourselves. We don't have truth. And if you don't have truth, you can never move forward. That is the major problem we had in Nigeria. Majority of Nigeria don't have truth. And they can be easily deceived. Yeah, that is the problem we had in Nigeria. Even when we see something is white, we turn it to black, which is very bad. I see no reason why, after 25 years, PDP and APC, there is nothing good come out of those parties. They have been running us for 25 years now. If I may ask you that you are supporting PDP or APC, what is your interest, or why are you supporting them? You cannot tell me tangible something that make you be supporting those people. No. Okay, why are you supporting them? I see no reason why somebody in this kind, you see what is happening in Nigeria. Imagine one tuber of yam, 8,000. I believe in the history of Nigeria, have never happened before. How many years now? It have never happened in Nigeria before. But look at what is happening now. Just because of APC. After you still have the audacity, you are supporting APC and PDP. Imagine. It's very bad. We cannot move forward in this way. Look at what happened, the way they vote in the UK yesterday. Peaceful vote. Peaceful. There is nothing like fight, nothing like snatches ballot box. Nothing like somebody will tell you, if you don't vote for APC, you don't come here. Imagine. How can we grow in this way? We can never grow. Let people elect who they want. Why do we buy the machine, the beavers and the IRF? Why in the first place? Why did we buy the machine? We are not going to make use of the machine. Why is the need of the buy the machine then? We have a very big problem. And if we cannot stop this problem, we can never grow. I'm telling you the truth because I see no reason why now. Gari is how much now? Common Gari. Gari was common then when I was in Nigeria. Early 2000. It's very common food. Everybody can afford Gari, even yam. Yam is common too. But today now, yam and Gari is very expensive. Look at people, old women in the village. They are commenting, they are lamenting. Everybody is complaining. Even though you have money, you don't have money in Nigeria currently, you are complaining because of the hardship. You still have the audacity. You are campaigning for APC and PDP. You are not old, you are a young man. We have many generations coming up. How can we grow our generation in this way? What are they going to prove now that they have never proved before? They can't. They cannot. After 25 years, they can't prove anything. Is it now are they going to prove something? It can never be. Why can't we do the right thing at the right time? Yes, let us try another party in Edo State. If they can improve, I believe they can improve. We will see victory. It's not PDP and APC, they have failed for a long time. Let's all change them. Out of 36 states in Nigeria, Alex Otina have done wonder. What they have never done before, 36 states. And Alex Otina have done it for 1 year. What they have never done for 25 years. Only 1 year, they have done it. Why can't we try another party in the state if we can see something similar like that? After we are still campaigning for APC and PDP, do we make good for the people of the Edo State? Let us change those types to set of mind. My person, my friend, or my relation, no. We can't grow that way. So far, this person can bring victory to you. Let's take it. Look at the way Europe, they are growing. Look at the national Europe Cup they are playing now. Most of the footballers, they are not from there, but they were born there. But they take them because they can give victory to the country. But we don't. I don't really understand we have a very big way to go. If we don't change this type of mindset, we cannot go anywhere. They say because of Central Edo Central, I've never been a governor for how long. That's why you want Asue to come. No, it's not like that. Let us find the right candidate so that they can govern Edo State. No matter, even though he come from one side for like 3 times, so far it's good, he can bring victory to the state. It's better than the one that he has not come before, he just come, you cannot be victory. Yes, for me, it's better. There is no turn for anything. Forget turn, this is my turn. No. Look at Miloko, it's my turn now. What are we seeing in Nigeria today? Insecurity everywhere. Inflation everywhere. Dollar depreciation everywhere. Naira depreciation everywhere. We are saying Miloko. But today, what are we saying? And the people they were protesting against Jonathan, today they cannot protest. Just because of this man from Yoruba. And this man is worse than Jonathan times 3. Then, how can we grow this way? When we see the truth, we cannot talk the truth just because of ethnicity. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Malik, for that wonderful submission right there. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. And don't forget to support us by using the $sign to the right on the comment section to support what we do there. I'm just going to quickly say something about someone in the comment section where talk say, and we support weekend during weekend time where we get the talk, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Guy, if you see waiting person do it at a particular time, we'll set out our differences and talk through. Say the person still try, still do am. You know, this platform stands for equity and justice. We're not going to talk say because we get beef with person, we see say the person do something good at a particular point in time, we will not applaud them. We go applaud them. At the time when we can do flyover, do this, do that, how many governors do am? How many? We all saw that when rain go fall, where rain go fall, rain go wash road where they thought say they do. We saw it, but we see we get the quality work where we can do. Even people for Port Harcourt, River State, they talk am too. Everybody made videos. We all saw videos. We saw pictures of everything he did. So we're not going to come talk say, oh, because we can do this, we can do that. If we can't do the good one, we will not applaud them. Anybody who still do the good one, we will still talk. Alex Oti, where everybody thought say the project where Alex Oti execute now person don't start on 20 years ago. Okay, make we agree say person start the project 20 years ago. What about the other governors where come 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago? What about the other governors? What didn't do their hand? Why they no execute or why they no finish the project where person start? If una see good thing, make una still they talk. You guys should set out your differences. We are here fighting for the general interest of all Nigerians, not just for one particular class of people. Make una still they talk if una see good thing. I beg. Let's not be blinded. We don't too suffer. The suffering when Nigerians they go through, you don't too much. I don't expect that by this time, when I go see they talk like this, people will still be saying the kind of things they say. It's heartbreaking, you know. I don't believe this kind of why they see. I beg. Kai! I beg. Let's move straight, guys. We're going to go straight to Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash, all the panelists, all the commenters, all the listeners, and all the viewers. Mr. Moderators and Mrs. Moderators, good evening to everyone. Well, let me correct some things which were put before us, like by my brother, who said that the tubers of yams or common gari, whatever you might call it, like it as common rice, common indomie, common everything. The hardship of Nigeria was not caused by APC or PDP or Labour Party or whatever AAC or whatever party. The hardship of Nigeria was caused by individual, and especially the Nigerians who believe on spirits that we do everything for them instead of what they will do with their hand. It is they that cause the hardship that they are facing today. Because when they go to church, the money that they're supposed to use to take care of themselves and their family, they will say they are giving it to God that they are not seeing. And they will give it to one man who, if the man go away, his wife will come and inherit the property. If the wife go away, the son will come and inherit the property. They will go and drop all those money to that one man. Then they will tell you that they have given it to God. Just do your own and leave the rest for God. That is the foolishness of mentality of the Nigerians that is causing the pain they are today. No Nigerian person, especially known as youth today, want to work with their hand. They will tell you that is sufferness. Our father suffered, so we cannot do that kind of suffer. Please, can anyone tell me that he produced yam from the sky? He produced yam from the money that they have in First Bank? Yam is produced from the soil. Whether you bag it, whether you pocket it, or however you make it, yam came from soil. Gari also produced from the soil. Now, Edo State, especially with the Edo inside, from Ring Road to Idogbo, there is no place to make a farm anymore. Go to Sapler Road, the same thing, maybe even close to Ologbo. You can no longer make farm. Ogba, Iriri, Ebo, you can no longer make farm. Then you come from Uhuade, from Ringro to Urokosa or Igwezewahu, there is no longer place to make farm. Then go to Lagos Road, Old Lagos Road, Asoro Quarter, known as Kenyan Road. There is no place you can make farm, and you are crying that you are hungry. What is the cause? You say is development. You sold all your future, you sold all your children's future, you sold all your great-grandchildren's future, and you are crying that you are hungry. This is a place your great-grandfather, your grandfather, and your father make a life for you. And they know that you must live when you are eating, but you will not survive when you did not have food. So they preserve and reserve it for you. Then when you came or you come to life, then you start selling your great-grandchildren's future. Then you start, when you are finished selling them, you cannot produce food, you are crying that there is hardship. Why wouldn't there be hardship? When you are lazy in your mentality, when you lazy to think, when you lazy to produce for yourself. You said you are looking for a white-collar job. Did white-collar job produce food? So let people not say it is PDP or APC. No, it is the mentality of your people that cause your pain. It is the mentality of your people that even a little people that we are farming, that the Buhari gang up his people to start pursuing away from their farms. The little ones that are farming, it is the mentality of your people that enable those people to chase your people that we are farming out of the farm. Because when things happen that time, they will tell you that the society, it is one person that gave birth to a child, but the community is the one that raised up that child. So the child belongs to the community. But when the community now turn against themselves, because of the spirit of God that did not know how he exists, that now make people to see themselves as enemy, that you can no longer eat a food from your neighbor, then what did you expect? To you, everybody are now wish. They are not Satan because you are not Jesus Christ. And this is how the mentality of the same, like my brother we are talking about, where when it's good for you, you claim that when it's not good for you, it is against. This mentality is what made Pentecostals to say my oil is the best. My oil is the best. My oil is the best. They are making business upon business from the head of Nigerians. Pentecostals who claim to serve Jesus Christ will tell you, my own is the best, the other Pentecostal is not good. Tomorrow when you get there, is doing the same thing that the other one is doing. Then another person will leave and tell you, no, those two people, my own is the best. It's still Pentecostal, it's using the same name of Jesus Christ. It will not have different name, just like the way you have different parties, but they are all the same ideas in Nigeria. And that is why they are all corrupt, all these parties. They act like the Nigerian Pentecostals, without visions for the people. They cannot tell you or demonstrate how they are going to make it. Alex Oti, let nobody say it is because Alex Oti is a Labour Party that make it to work. No, it is false. Alex Oti started his work 20 years ago. It was not even in Labour Party. It was not even in PDP or any party. He started his vision for Abba. Then, before he entered the party, even the party could not even give him the space to come and start, complete his work. It was because Labour, we are looking for people that nobody even allowed Alex Oti to come. If it is this time that people have not rushed him, that Peter B have brought people, Alex Oti will have not even have that platform to become a governor. Because this their corrupt attitude they did in Edo State will have still chased Alesoti away. So Alesoti is working because that is who he is. He started his project before he became a politician. If anybody want to compare Alesoti with Edo State, the only person they will have compared with was the Rasman. And the Rasman was being chased away because the Labour Party was corrupt. They could not give him the ticket because he could not have that money he will use to brag. If it was the time Albi was there, Rasman went there, they will have given him that ticket. Now let nobody begin to say this is this. They are, all these parties are the same. PDP, APC, Labour Party, they are the same thing. If you are looking for the best, that is boy of YPP, Owokan Paul Okungbowa. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Odua, for your submission right there. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take time out to acknowledge everyone right there on the comment section and also our lovely viewers viewing us from home. Please do not hesitate to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. And don't forget to support us by super chatting us using the $sign to the right on the comment section. Thank you all so much. I'm going to take time out to acknowledge those on the comment section. I can see Mazi Prince, thank you for joining us. Abuazi, thank you very much. Uchina Otiaba, thank you so much for doing this with us. Regina Liaba, thank you so much. Rosie Ehi Ogi, Mokna Noves, I'm not Edo, so I might be having some challenges pronouncing some Edo names right now. Stephanie Ojek, thank you so much for doing this with us. Madam Chusabi, thank you so much. Oni Nwa, thank you so much. Oziegbe Wilfred, thank you very much for joining us. What People History, thank you for doing this with us today. Adelaja Ogumbi, thank you very, very much. I appreciate every one of you. Stella Afini, thank you very, very much. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you for joining us today. We sincerely appreciate every one of you. If I'm not calling a name, no vex, I beg, we're working with time here. Thank you, guys. So on that note, we're going to go straight to the next person on the panel today, and that will be P Soft. Please talk to us, P Soft. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening,
Can you hear
Mr.
me?
P Soft. Yes, we can hear you. Please talk to us.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Naija Watch, and my co-panelists and everybody, commentators. God bless you all. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to be on this platform, at least to make my opinion known to the Nigerian people. I really do appreciate that. Now, regards to first, based on what Mr. Naija already showed us on the platform, you see, I read on social media where someone says that PDP will explain tire. You see, they are explaining about, oh, the court judgment is this, that. It's just explanation. See, when you tell one lie to cover lies, you need more lies. When you tell a particular lie to cover the truth, so you need more lies to keep covering up. And at a point, there will be no more lies to tell. That's what's going to happen to PDP. They're just lying, trying to. Okay, think about it. You are appealing against what? What was the appeal? You mean you don't have a certified true copy, so you went on an appeal? That's crazy. So they are lying in that regard. So they are lying. There's a judgment. So here's my opinion. I think that they are also trying to kick out Asue Ighodalo and bring in Feliciaibu, because if PDP could agree in the court that there were actually 378 accredited voters who were denied entrance or not allowed to vote. So you are indirectly telling us that, okay, Asue Ighodalo actually lost because you did a parallel primary election. So you are actually saying that Asue Ighodalo is lost out, that they should consider Feliciaibu. That is just my opinion, just my thinking. Like, if PDP agreed at the court that they were actually 378, so it simply means that you are asking them to bring in a Feliciaibu. You are asking the courts to consider Feliciaibu then, because you also want to feature a candidate in the party. You just want to feature a candidate. It's all crazy, but I don't think they're going to get away with this. They definitely, the law is caught up with them. They're going to go all the way down to the Supreme Court. I'm pretty sure that they will be booted out of the ballot. I'm pretty sure that they'll be put they may not feature any candidate. That's on that. And on the other hand, if you look at Kanu's case, you see, Mr. Abbey said something that if he said it, people will say, oh, that they are lying, they are this, they are that, they are that. I said on this platform that, you see, the lawyer, Kanu's lawyer, this current lawyer, is just a content creator on social media. He does not have a secret. Any little discussion in the court, he comes on air to blow it up, and the Kanu's enemies grab those things and they use it against Kanu. It's simple. You don't do that. Lawyers are supposed to have secrets. There are things that are not meant for public consumption. All Kanu's enemies right now, they are aware that, oh, Kanu wants to take a deal. They will fight so hard to stop him. There are multiple layers to these issues. Nigeria is a nation with multiple layers of operations that you must go through some of these layers to be able to skate through. It's not about president. No president is just going to stand up to say, oh, except someone has been convicted and someone has been sentenced. Yes, a president could come out and say, okay, I pardon you. And the president could give presidential pardon to a criminal. That means the person has been convicted. At this stage, no president can just come out to say, hey, release him. No, it doesn't happen like that. There has to be negotiations, multiple layers, discussions. Because there are people who got interest in his case. It's so pathetic that we're discussing all these things, you know, because people refuse to learn. People don't just want to learn. They feel that, oh, you need to bash the federal. You cannot bash the federal government to bow. It's called federal government. Even if you don't like them, believe me, they got the machinery, the equipment. They got the power. So you can't bash them to bow for you. Who are you to bash a nation to bow for you? It doesn't happen that way, except you come with a greater force, which I do not think some of these guys have. You don't have those greater forces to, you know, to make them bow. So they're not going to bow to your social media, you know, talks all the time, or every time you talk this, you say something, you know, you don't want to listen, you don't want to take corrections, you know. I pray that Kanu comes out, but they must do the right thing. They must do the right thing. Even me, who is not his lawyer, I know multiple channels that Kanu could just go through, you know, and it will be easier for him. How come his lawyer don't even know? He doesn't even know any of those things. So I hope that he changes this lawyer and go back to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I don't know Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He's not my friend. I just saw him on social media. I judge him by his work, the way he talks. I mean, the way he does his own presentation and things that he doesn't release to the public. I just thought, okay, this guy is better compared to this very one that is just a content creator on social media. Let's go back to these guys, the governor who's saying to people not to pay tax. I mean, he's not even the right person to tell us. He's a part of the people that causes that is causing hardship in Nigeria. How could a governor who's causing hardship and telling people not to give their money to church or a mosque? It doesn't make sense, because so much fraud has taken over parts of Lagos, and he's trying to divert people's attention so that he's not, you know, criticized based on the job he claimed that he's been doing a long time. So he's just trying to divert people's attention. He's not the best person to tell us. We know that we don't want all of those things in our society. We don't want our people, but it should come. It's like insulting our intelligence. He should focus on his governance. He should govern well, and, you know, give people the right environment to do business and ensure that the properties are done, you know, in the society. Not telling us, oh, so he has become a god now to tell me who to give my money to, who's spiritual to. Okay, since I don't, or does he not have a god that he wants me to give the money to? So he's not the right person, because those are spiritualities. People do things the way they feel like, you know, even though we don't like it, but it's the bitter truth. We don't like people, we don't like churches collecting money, you know, from our people, but it's spiritual. It's all about worship, you know. They give money to people whoever they want to give money to. So that's how things really work. I don't understand why a governor that should tell the Nigerian people how they should survive in this economy, he should start from reducing tax. The governor should start from reducing tax. If you think the people are suffering, okay, you identify that people are suffering. that there's no money in society, but you are overtaxing them when you knew that the people are suffering. They don't have money, but you are overtaxing them. Why overtaxing them? You don't overtax them. So you start from there, okay, because there's so much suffering, I'm going to reduce taxes. All the tax for every civil workers, I'm going to reduce taxes, let people enjoy themselves, okay, let me declare free medical services, so on. So, I mean, they don't have all these things telling people to not give money because there are so many money to churches because of this. Is that what solves the problem? No. How much is 30,000, 36,000 that people are paying, or 70,000, 60,000? These are chicken money. But people should learn from this administration that you cannot put your ballots. I'm sorry to say this, a lot of people are supporting APC. I'm sorry. You cannot put your ballot on any APC candidate. It's a no-go area. Don't do that. I see no reason why you should do that. Look at the economy. Is it good? No. Who brought this economy down? It's APC. It's clear. It's clear that it's APC. APC's been there for almost 9 years now. A child that was giving birth to 9 years ago, go and look at that child. He's grown up. Before you know, you have that child to be 16 years old. The situations keep going worse and worse and worse and worse. And you still putting ballots on APC? That's crazy. But I do hope that most times we should look at all the candidates that are available. But I know PDP is completely out. Even if PDP comes back, I do not think Asue Ighodalo is going to be on the ballot. It's just my own opinion. I'm not saying that, I have some secret information. It's just, I'm looking at their tactics. Why did they conduct 2 parallel primaries? So they believe that if one fails, so they should be able to use the second parallel in the court. That was the reason. I'm just trying to draw the conclusion. Like, okay, you're saying we've not been removed from the ballot, this, that. Okay, if the judge already said, hey, come on, you violated your own constitution. And you're telling me that the judge still went ahead to put you on the ballot? No. If the judge identifies that and you agree with the judge, it's a penalty. There is a penalty. Definitely, you are not on the ballot. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't know if my time is too, but I really do appreciate the opportunity to be right here. Thank you.
Yeah. Mr. P. Soft, thank you very much for that wonderful submission. Like, I really think it's baffling that in 2024 people are still, clamoring for APC one way or the other. So it's baffling, honestly. So thank you very much for that wonderful submission. Do not forget to like and share, guys, if you're yet to do so. I want to say a very big thank you to the Progressive. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. I see you, Everest Ichibiri. Thank you for joining this broadcast. George Efosa Igwene Dion. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Don't forget to like and share. All right, on that note, we're going to go straight to the next person we have on this platform, and that will be Mr. Chris Dublin. Mr. Chris, please talk to us.
Hello, Kachi. Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Kachi, yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Kachi. It's good to have you again after a very long time.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. I know you are listening to us at the background. Yeah, and congratulations to the Labour Party in the UK. The world is changing to the Labour way. And before I continue, good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to you. Thank you so much for all you do and being the MVP in the comment section, making sure that things are in place. And everybody on the comment section, thank you so much for all you do and being part of this conversation every evening. We appreciate your comments and the perspective you bring into the show. And everybody listening to us from all over the world, thank you so much for allowing us into your cyberspaces to discuss the issues that bother us, even as they affect the general well-being of our country. Well, as for me, the topics that were selected, yeah, I think they are contemporary issues, and I really like to talk about them. The nullification of the PDP's candidate. I don't know why they've taken to the social media to be analyzing the judgment. If, on one hand, they are saying that the court does not have jurisdiction, And on the other hand, they want to study the case and appeal the judgments. They're just passing multiple signals on one simple issue. The truth is that primaries, before this judgment, we all know that it was a charade. It was a charade. It was something that was orchestrated from the pit of hell. And if we are talking about equity, justice, and fair play, it's supposed to start from the way that this candidate was even presented in the first place. If they come to equity, they must come with clean hand. These are the kind of things we've been saying before. These are the issues that we have with the candidate of the PDP in the name of Mr. Asue Ighodalo. We've said this several times that he's just going to be a continuation of the Obaseki's maladministration. In any way you look at it, it's going to be the dictatorship kind of government. We've said it severally. It's going to be a government of cooperation. It's going to be a government that put profit before people. It's going to be a government that doesn't really care of what is happening. You can hear that was what his campaign promises were centered around. It's going to be about the private-public partnership. It's going to be privatizing public services as if they are business enterprises. Look at the Central Hospital in Benin. You know how much you have to pay in order to get a card to attend to that hospital. There's no comprehensive health care for any person. They just do a few arrangements for the people in the civil service, and not all of them are even covered. And yet, is this kind of the government that we want to continue with? No, we are not going to do that. We are not going to try that. No matter what they say about the candidacy of the Labour Party, these are the points where the candidate of the Labour Party is completely different from any other party. This man has come to tell us that he's going to put the people first before profit. And one of the reasons he stopped working with the government of the PDP, led by Mr. Obaseki, is that the government does not have empathy. And as long as you don't have empathy, there's no way you can move the people forward. We saw what just happened in the UK. The government led by Sunak lacks empathy. It's just about the big corporation, the big profit-making enterprises. And this is not what governance is supposed to be about. Government is supposed to create that enabling environment for development, growth, business successes. It's not turning the government into business. Rather, the government is supposed to create a healthy environment for businesses to thrive. And these are the kind of things Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party has promised. Above that, we know where we are coming from, and we know where we are, and we know where we want to go. Where we are coming from is clear. It is a destruction orchestrated by the PDP and the APC put together in every way you can think about all the rots and the deaths in this country. They've been orchestrated by the bad governance of the PDP and the APC. And again, they want to continue. It's not just about the person alone. We have to look at everything put together. That is why we say that the obedient, it's only the difference that has come up against these people. The obedient, they are the people that have risen up against bad governance. There's nothing like the obedience for AI, obedience for whatever, nine, nothing like that. It's either you are obedient or you are not. It is either you are ready for a change or you are not. It's either you are ready to stand against the albatross that has bedeviled this nation, or you are not. It is either you are ready to fight for what is right for the common man or you are not. Every other arrangement, they are not going to stand. We shouldn't allow them to stand for that matter. Yes, a lot of people can come with different beautiful ideas, vain reputations, but we all know the truth. The truth is that we don't have electricity after 25 years of PDP rule. We don't have good roads after 25 years of the PDP and APC rule. The economy is in a very, very sorry state because of the bad rule of the PDP and the APC. And what we are saying is that as obedient, we have decided to stand against this bad governance, and there is no middle ground about it. There is no form of adjustment. If you want to be that change that you crave for, leave the PDP and the APC and come to where the obedience are. And moreover, the Edo State election is a referendum. As long as you mean well for the good governance of this country, if you lose Edo State as obedient, it means your voice is shut up for once and for all. You can no longer have any bragging right again. We mentioned it several times. Let's not be carried away. Let's not be carried away by highfalutin stuff. They are not going to help. The critical issues, we know them. There are no roads. There are no water. Food stuff is expensive. There's no electricity. Infrastructure is in dire straits. Those are the issues. There's no need for highfalutin stuff. Wake up, people. The person that is representing the obedience in the Edo State election is the candidate of Barrister Olumide Akpata. He is the man for the job. He has told us what he's going to do in terms of infrastructure, in terms of education, in terms of provision of energy, in terms of economic activity of the state, in terms of how he's going to empower the middle class. He has said this over and over again. He has it in his manifesto. And guess what? These are not just empty promises. He has demonstrated capacity before. It has nothing to do with blueprints. He has done this before. He's doing it currently, and he can do it again. We cannot make the mistake that we made before with Obaseki. They brought him. He was a technocrat, sweet talking, just like the candidate of Asue Ighodalo. The same style, the same pedigree, the same CV, the same everything. But yet we have seen what the technocrat governor has done in the past 8 years. And sadly, the person that's going to take over from him is telling us that he is going to continue from where Obaseki stopped. The same thing that Tinubu repeated, that he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped. And we can see where Tinubu is taking us to. Now, Asue Ighodalo has said the same thing, and we cannot pretend that we don't know what he is talking about. If we choose, Black Panther has told all of us, if you choose not to use our common sense to go this direction that people are planning to go, it is, you are on your own. Whatever you get out of it, fine. Because when Obaseki was coming out then, some of us, we were just very in the minority then. I remember Madam Rita, was it Midwest people? Me and maybe Alex? It was only just few of us that said, no, this man with everything we see is going to be too self-centered. But it was 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. We all went with emotions. And today, like they say, the rest is history. I remember I mentioned CV. I think we have to put this out once and for all. And Mr. Wonsu, Destiny Wonsu, we need to address you. I know you are a supporter of Sowore, and I know that Sowore has been throwing everything at the Labour Party and Peter Obi. He has been using falsehood and everything to attack His Excellency Peter Obi. Please, if you people have anything against Peter Obi, you should use facts and figures. We are talking about CV, that Barrister Olumide Akpata is just only a lawyer. And Sowore, I don't know what he is, that he wants to become the president of the nation. You keep attacking Labour Party left, right, and center. You don't ever speak about your candidates. I'm waiting for the day. It's either you pick a candidate. If you want to crucify everybody, crucify all the political parties equally. It doesn't have to be Labour Party every time. And I'm glad that Kashi has to ask you, who are you referring to every time? I'm glad Kashi had to ask you that. So all we are saying is that let people come out and campaign for your candidate. We all know the reason why we choose our candidate. I don't know why you choose yours if you even have one. It staggers my imagination, the way you come out every day. And the problem seems to be the candidacy of Barrister Olumide Akpata, because every other person not supporting Barrister Olumide Akpata, they all tend to agree together. They all tend to agree together. What's really the problem? The obedience, we are beginning to see where the problem of the nations lies. You have to wake up, obedience. This is the fight for the soul of the obedient movement. We cannot have 100% people doing the same thing at the same time. We must have people We must have outliers. It's statistics. We must have outliers, but at the time we are able to form the majority, then we will take the day. It is not a question of the PDP or the APC. They've done something in the past. Look at the Sunak government. When the man was leaving, when he lost yesterday, he told the UK populace that his government has failed. The government has not met their expectation. There's really no point for we to say they've tried in this aspect. They tried. No, it is either you have done well or you haven't done well. The government of the PDP and the APC, they have failed Nigeria woefully. If they have actually done well, why are we still in this condition that we are in this country? We can see the way things are going. Nothing is working. Rather, everything is just tumbling down the hill. So in that case, we have just one solution. The only opportunity we have now is for we to install a candidate that is willing to change from the ways of the APC and the PDP. And that candidate is Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris Dublin, for that wonderful submission right there. Guys, this is what I'm saying. Let's try to be explicit when we're talking, because the truth is we're not just speaking to ourselves here. We're talking to everybody, people on the comment section and people viewing from home. Let's try as much as we can to speak and explain ourselves better so people can understand exactly what we are saying. Thank you very much. Jaja, I see you. Thank you for joining. Chester Emmanuel, thank you very much for joining. I hope I got your name correctly. Guys, don't forget to like and share this broadcast. Please don't forget to like and share to help our voices go far. And do not forget to support us by tapping on the $ to the right on the comment section to support exactly what we do here. Thank you very much. Give us our mandate no day before, but then don't come back. So we're going to give him the opportunity to speak to us. Give us our mandate. Please talk to us. Good evening, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening to you.
Thank you.
Good evening to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to the show. We greet you. At least you are in UK. They don't come attack you, say whether you vote for Sunak or you don't vote for Sunak. You don't jump them pass. I'll pay for you. Mr. Elvis, MC Oluomo day for Manchester Junction yesterday. Now you don't see him. Now I follow carry ballot bar now. You want hijack for Sunak, the whole arm. The only thing I don't see him. But all that said, and I mean that's just to lighten the house, you know. Only in Nigeria. But I think also we can drag UK too, because what is happening in Nigeria today, they support it. So the Sunak and the other contestants, where did they come to America to come and tell us what they will do for UK? Nigerian politician Tinubu, did Sunak come to tell you what he will do for UK when he was campaigning? Wike, Fubara, Sanwo-Olu, did Sunak come to tell you guys in Nigeria what he will do? Or the person that won, did they come and was there any debate for them in Nigeria? Nigeria evil men, satanic agents, wicked men in their 70s and in their 60s, destroying the country. Sunak or the other guy did not go anywhere. Everything was done around and the duration of UK. Election was free and fair. They no go look for Kachi or look for Mr. Elvis. Say name na Kelvin Chujabok. Wicked men, satanic agents. In the UK, no one soul, nobody buy. But in Nigeria, because Amoda must be the president, 88 people died in the election. A 19-year-old boy died himself. A 19-year-old boy played 2 doors. 8 people died in the election in Nigeria because one criminal drug baron had to be the president of the country. Now the place where you guys go, look at what happened in their country. Look at what happened in their country. Free and fair election. No thuggery. No police had to carry or snatch ballot box for them in UK. Satanic agents. Evil men. Posterity will not forgive you guys. Posterity will not forgive you. Mr. Chris, one question I will ask Mr. Is it Destiny Nwosu? I'm having a mixed feeling about him. He said he's from Abia State. I'm not doubting where he's from, but I'm having a mixed feeling about him. The last time I checked, Shewore cannot even win a local government, a councillor of a ward in the state. Shewore cannot win the councillor of a ward in the state. Now you say you are from Abia State. Unless Oti is good for you because Labour Party, he ran through Labour Party and became the governor of Abia State. If you are from Abia State, too, me, I'm having a misfeeling, but I will not doubt you. Now Abia is good, but others say cannot be good. Abia is enjoying free light now. The tunnel, the government is working for the state. Edo cannot be good. Oyo cannot be good. The last time I checked, Olumide Akoya did not steal from you guys. He didn't tell you that when he left office, is the 1.5 billion naira put in his pocket. MBA, I've not questioned. I've not brought to the public that Olumide Akoya when he was the president of MBA did anything wrong. So what's the problem? What is the problem with this young man? What is the problem? The only problem is that he stands tall above them all. Now, they told you yesterday that Asue is a calm man. Well, I mean, he can be calm. But the last time I checked, compare the CV of Asue, compare the CV of Soludo in Anambra State. You can say they are the same thing. Look at what Soludo is doing in Anambra State. And they want to sell Asue for you. Open your eyes, Edo State. Edo Light, open your eyes. Open your eyes. The water storm project of Edo State, 20 or 30 billion naira or dollar, went through Sterling Bank. Asue is the chairman of that bank. Dangote, that you and I, our collective fortune was stolen by politicians. Give it to Dangote. They tell you that Asue is the chairman of Dangote, and you want to clap for him and bring him into office. Edo Light, open your eyes. Obaseki failed woefully. Even those that are supporting Asue now, they confirm that Obaseki failed woefully. Asue is a part of Obaseki's team. I am very sure that most of the actions of Obaseki would have been run through with Asue Ighodalo. And he supported most of the actions of Obaseki. Where are they today? Where are they today? They are in the dungeon. And you want to bring such a character as the governor of Edo State. Mr. Elvis, Madam Kachi, I put something in the private chat. Somebody came yesterday and said that the other APC candidate is a stammerer, he cannot speak. There's a video there when they were asking me about security. That person that spoke in that video did not speak as a stammerer. What, must we do this evil against ourselves? Must we do this against ourselves? So because he has to be a governor now, and he cannot address the people, he cannot talk to them, he has all of a sudden become a stammerer. He has a deficiency at birth. Hey, and you live in a foreign country. Your governor can address you. My own governor in Texas, Black Panther, you are here. My governor is an handicap. He sits on which chair? Greg Albert sits on which chair? Let me tell you, let me shock you. Greg Albert can go to any terrain in Texas, including our border. He will go and sit there with his wheelchair. Black Panther, you are here, you can bear me witness. All of a sudden now, the APC guy is a stammerer. He has a challenge at birth. But in that video, the person I saw in that video did not speak as a stammerer because he had to be a governor now. And the wickedness of APC in the central, they are trying to replicate same thing in Edo State. What did Tinubu tell you when he was campaigning as a president? He told you he has come to dance, and dance only he came to do. And these are the people they want to sell to you. Asue, part of the failure of Obaseki. The one, Opewolo, part of the fail in the central. The only person you are left with as a clean choice is no other person than Barrister Osaigbovo Olumide Akpata. He has told you what he will do. In most of our cities here, you have what they call farm to market road. Black Panther, you can bear me witness. Farm to market road. Those farm to market road simply just show you that there are roads that lead the farm to the market. That is what Osaigbovo Akpata said he will do for Edo State. That we have farm and we have market. I will put road that will lead the market to the farm. Osaigbovo Olumide Akpata is the only one that said it among them all. But they told you that infrastructure is not critical for Edo State. Only what they need in Edo State is only food. Hey, my people, which time will we come day today? I don't understand. So Edo State don't need infrastructure. They don't need good road. The only thing they don't need to do is to feed them, like the one, like the criminal said he's doing for Nigerians. Edo lights, open your eyes. It can be good for them in other states, but in Edo State, they don't want to be good. Because how can you say you are from Abia, your own state now get a good governor through Labour Party, and you are from Abia, you have all of a sudden now you have life in your own state. Your governor is doing good work for you, but in Edo State, hey, Olumide Akpata is a trouble. Hey, what are you saying? Who are you? What are you standing for? Tell me one local government that Sowore can be a councillor in Ondo State. I will start to support Sowore. Just give me one. I am a Yoruba boy, born and raised in Lagos State. Show me one place where Sowore can be a councillor in Ondo State, and I will support him from that day. I don't like. Open your eyes, Olumide Akpata na your choice. With Olumide Akpata, Edo State will be okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give us our mandate.
Madam Kachi, sorry. Give us our mandate because me. I don't know whether I want to ask question.
Mr. Destiny, I don't think he's asking a question. It was just.
No, Mr. Chris, Mr. Chris, I called you because I was going to say that. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Chris.
I was saying it's from Abia, right? All of a sudden, Labour put Oti in Abia. Edo State, we cannot put Olumide Akpata because Abia is good now. Edo cannot be good. That's why I call your name, my brother.
With the wait, my brother. With the wait.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for the wonderful submission right there. I appreciate every one of you for taking time out to do this. Black Panther, Mr. Odua, Mr. Abdul Malik, Once Destiny, Peace of Chris Dublin, and of course, give us our mandate. Thank you guys for doing this segment with us. And we're going to go to the final round, which will be giving each and every one of you 4 minutes each to make your final submission. Thank you guys, the viewers out there watching us. Please don't forget to like and share this broadcast. Don't forget to tell somebody about Naija Watch today, because this is a platform we come to talk about the things that is affecting the common man in our beloved country, Nigeria. Thank you guys, and thank you to the people on the comment section. We sincerely do appreciate every one of you. So on that note, we're going to go straight to Mr. Black Panther to give us his 4 minute submission. Mr. Black Panther, please talk to us.
I want to thank you. I want to thank the last speaker, my brothers in the struggle. We will never labor in vain. They might think our vexation in this issue, they might think we have interest. There's no interest. The only thing we have is the love we have for our dear Edo State. If anybody I repeat, if any candidate dare, let me just say it now, because or any one of these PDP or one of them dare come or say they want to they by mistake locate me to tell me that, oh guy, come support us. See, from that day, or do one money or one thing, from that day you have lost every. I will use everything in my capacity to bring you down personally. We will go to court. We will go to court because you are trying to induce me to support evil. How long shall we go in this country? What will it benefit you when you keep on putting your interests and you leave the interest of the land that is decimated by men that we call our own brothers and sisters? We are in diaspora. Yes, some of us are in diaspora, but not everybody in diaspora that are really doing the good thing. Some are doing things illegally. They might get away in some countries, but where I am, you ain't gonna get away. Now, it comes to the Edo State home. People are saying, what is, if you come to party, people will support individual. I keep on saying it. Anybody that brings individual into this election, you are subject yourself to ridicule of the PDP and APC tragedy. You are subject yourself to it because Nigeria politics is not built on an individual platform. It is built on a party structure. We are practicing democracy in our own way, where there is no independent. The reason here is that we are not part and parcel of that decree given to us, where they lied at the beginning. And most of us have started the lie. We are subjecting ourselves to ridicule. We are not looking at history and trace it back from history. And we are not putting factors together. Somebody asks that, oh, why are you following? It is the person. We are not following, we just follow party. Look, we all have a reason why we are following the party. Alex Oti had the reason why he didn't go to PDP and APC. He would have gone to Abga, but he had the reason. He looked, go and look at his interview. He looked into the ideal of LP and he saw one thing. The same thing Olumide said right here. He looked into it and saw an ideal that will make him somersault into it and achieve the aim and objective of his own, what he want to do, and the aim and objective of the party. You have to sync those things together and look for a party that will do that. You will sail well, and he found it in LP. No other party but LP. A lot of them, and they went to PDP. Let me tell you, all the candidates that went to APC and PDP, they are greedy. They will never work for you because their personal ambition is to be a governor and not to work for the people. If they want to work for the people, why didn't they look for other parties? If they know they have the boss, they have the ability, they have the prerequisite, they have the CV, they have everything that everybody is preaching out here about them. Why they don't have the balls to go to Labour Party or YPP or any other party to contest and do what Obi did? Let's see if they don't bring out the stain that you have rubbed up yourself with all throughout your year. But I say this to the Edo people, just 30 seconds, I say this to these people. If you vote APC or PDP candidate, you will learn the hard way. And this time around, those people that are allowing you to do it, they have interest. But I will tell you, you will learn the hard way. And I will not laugh at you, but I will wake you up. Wake you up. Join the train. Let's move.
Okay.
We are not going to relent. We are going to move. Thank you. And God bless Nigeria Watch. God bless our Oba of Benin. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther, for that wonderful submission right there. We're going to go straight to the next person on the panel, and that will be Mr. Nwonsu Destiny. Mr. Nwonsu Destiny, please talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Naga. Mrs. Kassi. I just, because I don't have much time right now, I just want to respond to the guy that said, Abia State be that if I came from Abia State or whatever. That is not my business. You can that's whatever you want to that. But one thing I want to say is this. You said Abia, Alex brought light to Abia. I'm not supposed to be even talking about PDP or APC or Igbo, but let's look at it this way. Did Obaseki not have more in Edo State? Is he the light that Alex brought to Abia State? Is he all the whole Abia State? Like in my village, did that light come there? That light is not there. And the same way Obaseki got light, the light is not in all the whole Abia State. So what are you saying? That Obaseki brought someone to the.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Is from some state. Don't ask me because I did not ask you when you are talking.
Which local government are you from in Abia State?
You always like to. Why are you asking me? You always like
Which local government are you from Abia State? I'm asking you a question. The question.
Every time you always like to. That's what you always like to do.
Which local government are you from Abia State? It's a question.
Let them talk in 1 minute.
Give us a mandate, please let him speak.
Must I tell you, when somebody is talking, you always like to do that.
Please go ahead, Mr. Wants to finish up, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the light was not in all the whole Abia State, likewise what Obaseki did in Edo State. Many of the reform Obaseki is doing in Edo State. Is it all the whole reform that Alesoti is doing in Abia State? Is it all the whole road in Abia State is doing? You are here, you are saying he's doing everything. Do you live in all the whole Abia? Or the video or commission that is commission? How many have you seen? You just come here, you talk, you condemn the other one. You say, you condemn. That's all you guys always do. But later, you come back and be supporting what you guys condemn. If the Labour Party that you are supporting right now, it's really what the Labour Party is supposed to be. When are they supposed to do election that they have some kind of corruption on it? Are they supposed to have any query in Labour Party primary? They are supposed to, you cannot condemn what they did. You are here condemning any other party. The way they have a problem in the PDP, APC, and primary, that's how Labour Party also have its own. But you never condemn Labour Party's own. But you condemn the whole APC, you condemn PDP. The Labour Party is the best. You are here every day, you condemn Obaseki. Obaseki has never done anything in Edo State. But Alesoti, Obaseki started the Oisiomo and he finishes for the 8 years. Alesoti came to make the one that he's finished. And he's not the whole Abia State. In my area, that light is not there. What is it? Kasi said he should pay someone. But when these people are condemning, you not tell them to even say, okay, Obaseki did something. Alesoti said he cannot pay how much as a minimum wage. But all the Obaseki is paying it. Did they applaud Obaseki for that? Is there no oil in Abia State? What are we saying? One Obaseki in Nigeria, Obaseki is the only governor that is paying 70,000, if I'm not mistaken. CJ is not okay. Alesoti. The light is not everywhere. In some areas. Same thing in Edo State. Who come here who want to deceive everybody as praise the one that want to be praising. Condemn the rest. What is it? If you know that all of them are not good, tell all of them are not good. Don't come here and try to want to bamboozle someone or bamboozle some people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amonsu Destiny. I'm just trying to understand your take on this. You are here lamenting. No, please hold on.
I just have a question. If you allow
please
me.
Give us a mandate. I'll come to you, please, sir. Mr. Amonsu Destiny, you are here talking about why they are, bulldozing or bamboozling, in your own words, Obaseki and the rest. The first time you spoke, I asked you, who are you supporting? Who is your candidate? If Obaseki or whoever is your candidate, you come out with your full chest and tell us, now my candidate be this, and this is why he is better than that your Alex Oti that you are talking about. You cannot just be sitting on the fence trying to argue with everybody on the panel. It doesn't work that way. You go tell us that your candidate, I don't ask you before. What be your candidate?
I don't have. I said I don't have. I said, but when you
don't get, so why you the best? Why you the best?
Get me, please don't get me wrong.
Why you the best?
Please now, let me talk. Let me tell you now. Let me.
Best. I ask you question. Why you the best? Another person they attack whoever it is.
If you let me talk, I say if they talk, maybe they talk with you to our father. Not they talk say this one not good, this one not do.
Now their mind they talk now. This everybody get freedom of speech. If you don't get anybody, why you they support? Why you they vex? Say,
okay, but I remember saying you talk, but you talk now. When I first talk, say if person do me, you praise her. But right now you they change that.
Then you praise the person where you do. You praise them.
Okay.
You praise person where you feel say now you do pass. You praise them for the platform.
Okay, until I get support.
If you feel say, this person do better, you praise them. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. You don't get always stop you to do that.
But
so you don't go jump on the top say this one they attack this one, that one they attack that one. Meanwhile, you're just sitting on the fence.
People where they praise anybody at all, they may they praise other ones. You not they praise anyone because all of them are they talk and they not try. So me
Kashi.
Who you come want make you do the job? Who go come do the job then? If you are just hanging there,
Sister Kashi,
for the election, who go come do anything? Who go come do anything?
Sister Kashi, let me say something here so that you get things in line. You see, there are some people they are extremists, and there are some people they are spoilers. If I don't get it, nobody gets it. They'll try to stumble every corner to dive in this place, dive in that place, but they are not defined. So the definition of a person is from his word. If he's not defined, then let's put him aside and let's go ahead. After all, the revolution does not carry everybody.
Because thank you, man, Black Panther. Because I don't understand if you don't get anybody they support, you don't want to support anybody. A lot of people where they support people, may they support people because at the end of the day, no be stone. Now go sit down for that chair. Now human being where people go support, now go sit down here. Not be stone. Last, no baby. Everybody know they're perfect. We are all taking a risk. Everything where people they support now, they support them based on what we hear, what we don't see, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you just need to support one person to sit down there. So you know go down fit to say you know they support anybody. Why you know go support anybody? All of them bad. Who come good? Who will come support? Who will come support? If nobody they support anybody, all of them they're bad. So we go just sit down, fold our hands. We cannot just sit and fold our hands. Last, we all have to do something. And that is why we're here every day, lending our voices, doing everything that we have to do.
Madam Kachi, if I can just come in.
Don't
stress yourself.
Please, let's go straight to the next person. It's okay, Mr. Chris.
Can I get a 30 seconds?
Give us a mandate. You were going to say something.
Adu Malik.
Honestly, I would like Destiny Nwosu to prove to me that's from Abia State. I would like for him to prove.
Mr. Give us a mandate. That's all right. He has already said he wasn't going to do that. We're not going to force him.
Why will I prove to you?
He has already said he's not going to do that. So let's just allow him, he has the freedom to do, what he wants about where he's from and stuff like that. Thank you very much. Let's go straight to the next person. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast, okay? Please like and share to tell other people that we're here. Thank you. Mr. Abdul Malik, it's your turn. Please, you have 4 minutes to speak to us. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening once again. Yesterday, I watched a video that university students, they went out in the front of their school gate. They were protesting. just because they don't have light to read, to study their books. Imagine, university student yesterday, Arise TV, I watched that news in Arise TV. They were protesting in their front of gate in their school, just because they don't have light to read, to study their book. Those politicians, they just because they carry their family to abroad to go and school, they don't care. Even though they have that, they don't have that, they don't even care. We are still campaigning for such people to continue for where they stop. We don't. They cannot. We don't need them. No, we don't need them. If somebody don't have light to read, how can he pass exam? How can he pass exam? Imagine yesterday, I watched that news in Arise TV. University students, they were protesting in their front of school gate. You see, Alex Oti has done well. Is very done well. Somebody who have rehabilitated almost 90 road currently now, and somebody who give 24 hours to 9 local government. 9 local government out of how many local government in Abia State? 9 local government have 24-hour light. Before it turn on, we finish, it will extend to other local government. What are you they do well? It's try. Yes. 9 local government now currently they have light, steady light, 24-hour light in Abia State. Before it turn on, we finish. Before 4 years we finish, it will extend to other local government. Yes, that is try. You see, we at Edo State, let's not make mistake anymore. We have seen promises for a long time. We have done with APC and PDP. Let's change another party if we can improve in our state. Just take a look now. Yesterday, students they don't have light to read. If you don't have light to read, how can you pass exam? And students they are not working. They don't have money to buy fuel in their 24-hour fuel in their generator. They don't give student light. What type of government? What type of wicked government are we operating in Nigeria? Our future, you guys don't want it. We don't want our future to see road. If students don't read, how are they going to pass exam? Imagine. So still, we are still campaigning for such people to continue. No road in Edo State. You cannot drive our car if rain fall in Edo State. Everywhere, just disaster. We are still campaigning. Do you mean well for the state or you want the state downfall? Let's try to do the right thing. Yeah, for me, I'm not here to support anybody. I'm here for Nigeria to good. When you do the right thing, yeah, we can praise you. But if you do the bad thing, we talk it as it is. Yes, I don't know anybody. I don't have any contact to anybody. But I say how it is. Because nobody give me food to eat. I feed myself. Thank you very much, Ivy.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Malik, for your submission. Guys, I beg, the likes are not encouraging at all. Help us to like and share the broadcast if you have not done so already. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let me talk of my brother from Abia. God bless you, because you are really hammering the nail and the hammer together. You see, PDP, APC, Labour Party, they are all equal of bird with feather who flew together. Whether they read law or they have a CV or they did not have CV, they are all the same people and the same thing. They all work in PDP. So look at the position will not go to them. They used money to enter Labour Party. And the greedy Abure decide to accept the money and push the real people of Labour Party away. If these people talk about fairness, equity, and justice, I laugh. Because these are the people who read lost because they did not read law. They read lost. Because these people should have known what is called fairness, equity, and justice. So for that reason, they were able to donate mottos for parties. Where do that money come from? Is that not bribe? So let me know what goes for that. My brother Adu Malik, the people that is the problem of the Uniben are the same Uniben people. If they can be destroy themselves in the name of courtesan, they cannot use that power to face their fear. Are they not the disturbance of themselves? What are they even studying? That is one thing you have to see. In China, little children do practical and produce light. What are they producing in that Uniben? So they will just study and give them book paper, call it certificate. They said they are graduate without practical. Is that not nonsense? Graduate? Where people are talking of school in Nigeria, what school? What are they learning in their school? What are they studying? Where the person will tell you is a red Greek, he cannot produce anything, they don't discover anything. A science student doesn't even know anything at all. Well, it's a pity when the pity man fall into pit, where there is nobody to pity them. Because you people will be talking of school without no productions, school without no practical, school that of theory who just come and speak another man language and said it's a graduate. When you say person is a engineer, you know that it's really a engineer. It will come to practical, he work more than the mechanic, we call common mechanic. And the common mechanic is supposed to be called engineer in Nigeria, but we look them as common. So my brothers and sisters, where for the Edo State, Edo people, it is less for you whether the PDP go to court, APC go to court, the other one go to court. They are all bed with feather that flows together. The only person, the right person, apart from less zoning, the right person that fits the job is Obokan Okungbowa of YPP. He have demonstrated it before, he's doing it, and he's still ready to do more. Because I was not, when they interview PDP, I was not opportune to ask him question. But as a lawyer, they claim to be the Labour Party and the YPP and the APC, not the, or the PDP. The Labour Party and the PDP. As a lawyer, they claim to be. Automatically, I know that these people will not work for you, Edo people. They are going to be making law that will put money in their pocket, and you Edo people will suffer more. Because I asked him of the one that was able to ask questions, I asked of Okpil Asue factory. Okpil Asue was sold. This is what he said, it doesn't concern him. Who take in charge of your own property? It doesn't concern you, and you want to come and lead the people? It's no such person that said the weight of the state doesn't concern him who is in charge. Said they want to lead you. My dear, you are going to fall into pit. Then they asked him another question. What will you do about the fake pensions that the governors are collecting? He said for him, it doesn't matter if they collect, but they should not be collecting 2 or 3 weeks. That is the person that want to lead you. My dear people, better be careful. When you start crying, I will still be here looking at you. So that is what I have to say. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Odua, for your submission. Mr. Chris Dublin, please stop unmuting your mic. Okay, it's going to get to you pretty soon. Mr. P-Soft, please speak to us. You have 4 minutes now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. You see, while I was browsing through the internet today, I find out that Edo State is the 4th largest city in Nigeria. The 4th largest city in Nigeria, and the 22nd in landmass. What that means is that Edo State is contributing a lot to the Federation's account and to the development of the Nigeria as a country. Then 2 things are involved. It's either we are not getting the appropriate response back from the federal government to the development of Edo State, or the state managers, money managers, the government, they are kind of like, they're embezzling the funds, the money that is meant for the people of Edo State. Think about it. All of a sudden, the candidate of the APC has become a stammerer. Thank you, Give Us a Minute. I just threw that because I actually heard it yesterday. And I wanted to say something about that. Has become a stammerer, that he can no longer address the Edo people, tell the Edo people what he's going to do for the people of Edo State. All of a sudden, he's not a stammerer. Oh, he had issues when he was small, so he can no longer talk now. Now, you know. So you can't tell us what. Okay, write it out. What you're going to tell. Oh, God. You see, these guys believe that we are not intelligent. So the same template that Tinubu used during the 2023 presidential election, he refused to attend any form of debate. He was not telling the Nigerian people what he was going to do for the people. Today, this is where we are. So they brought everybody on a knee. For people who think that, oh, because we're coming here, we're talking, let me tell you something. On my own part, I'm a big boy. Really big boy. I mean, I don't like boasting. I'm a big shot, big boy. Okay. Yesterday, my house was supplied, not by me, by somebody, things that I will eat from now to December if I stay in Nigeria. Everything. With everything I got, I still have such privileges out there that people will say, oh, okay, you think. How about people who do not have such privileges? There are people who don't have such privileges. With what I got, I still have this privilege. How about you that is on the street? You don't have such privilege. And then you're going to put your vote on APC. I mean, if you're suffering, if you put your vote on APC and you're suffering, it's as a result of your sin. We kicked against APC coming to power in 2023. A lot of people complaining helps to put them in office. They help to sustain APC in the office, in power. Today, they're crying. I saw what Mr. Naja was showing, a lady that supported or that kicked against Peter Obi, you know. Now they're complaining, oh, a lot of people are complaining, oh, about APC. Just imagine, how do you get out of this mess? How do you get out of the mess? How? With this level of understanding, low thinking faculty in the minds of our people. We should be careful. Everything is not prayer. Pray. If everything is prayer, do you think Nigerians will remain in this form? Or did you hear it? The highest praying country in the whole world, Nigeria. The information came out only on international platform. So I believe that we should just, we should do the right thing so that we don't get punished. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chris Dublin, for that wonderful submission right there. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast. All right, thank you very much. Let's go straight to the next person we have on the panel, and that will be Give Us Our Mandate. Give us our mandate, sir. Please speak to us.
Kachi, sorry, it's not me that spoke. You've been allocating me to different people since. It wasn't me that.
Mr. Chris. Oh, it was Mr. P Soft. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, after Mr. P Soft is actually Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, please, it's your turn now. Thank you.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Ms. Kachi, thank you again for the moderating. And I'm sorry earlier on, I was just watching football. That was why my mic went on. So I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I think before I even start talking about Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party, we have to quickly debunk some things Mr. Oduwa said. Mr. Oduwa, they said if we keep repeating a falsehood, eventually people will think it's the true position. Barrister Olumide Akpata, as regards the cement factory, said as long as the administration, it was a government administration that actually sold that cement factory, that is going to look at what happened and follow due process if there's any need to reclaim that. And I don't see anything wrong with that at all. And concerning the pension, he said he was going to ensure that nobody gets what is not due to them. I don't still think there's anything wrong about that. If you have worked and you are due for pension, he said you get the proper thing that is allowed by the law. If there's any bogus payment, all those things will be removed. So is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. And I don't know if you were also blaming the Uniben students. The electricity wage bill for Uniben went from 5 million to about 23 million. and the people are protesting. Why trying to draw a nexus between the education here and that of Chinese? I don't know. Well, we come back to the issues. Now, we've all agreed that the APC and the PDP, they failed Nigerians and they failed Nigeria. In short, they failed Africa. And that was what gave birth to the obedient movement that was championed, a movement that was coalesced around the character, the personality, the persona of His Excellency Peter Obi. And that same man is still part and parcel of the Labour Party. The reason I'm saying this is this: supporters of Labour Party, supporters of the obedience movement, no matter the level of blackmail, no matter the level of backtalk, no matter the level of any person trying to manipulate you in any way, be proud of what you are doing. As long as the person, the character which the obedient movement was built around is still a part and parcel of the Labour Party. The last interview he gave, he said he's doing everything possible to make sure that there's a resolution within the Labour Party. I think we still have that right. It is still in order for you to still be very proud of the movement, of the obedient movement, and the person that is wearing that toga of His Excellency Peter Obi in Edo State, as it stands, is Barrister Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Now look, it is not just about wearing the toga. Is it fit to wear it? The answer is yes, because Barrister Olumide Akpata is an institution. He's a phenomenon. He's a juggernaut. The man has all it takes to deliver Edo State from the shackles of the APC and the PDP-led administration. They are together. They are together. There's no way you separate both of them. And anything coming from those two parties, I need to remind you guys, Asue Ighodalo spent 12 years as a member of the APC. The same thing with the present governor of the state, Governor Obaseki. They both spent 12 years as members of the APC. They are only spending 4 years as member of the PDP. So there's no way you can separate the placenta of the APC and the PDP from these two people. And we all understand that the obedient movement is to stand against anything at all, for that matter, that represents the APC and the PDP. And Barrister Olumide Akpata Osaigbovo of the Labour Party is the clear person that we have given this torchlight to emancipate the good people of Edo State from the shackles of oppression, from the shackles of dictatorship, from the shackles of disrespect for constituted authority, from the shackles of Mr. Namino all. Barrister Olumide Akpata has shown that he's a Democrat in total. He's a Democrat in and out. He's a master economic strategist. He has done it before. We are not just saying this is what he's going to do. He has done it before at the highest level. And he wants to replicate all this again.
Thank you very much.
Madam Kashi, please, a second. Madam Kashi, please, a second.
He's going to take good governance.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thank you very much, Mr.
In the state.
Madam Kashi, please, a second. Let me correct. Let me put something clear here. Oga Christ, Baba Christ, it is not you. I ask question, not for you to come and sweet talk it for us. What he said is what I repeat. He said, that is why I didn't even mention you. Now you mention my name, so let me correct it. I asked Olumide question of Okmila. He said, it doesn't concern me, whoever that is in charge. So if you want that video, tell Naija Watch to reverse it for you, not you to come and we talk for us. That is what he said.
Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Thank you very much, Mr. Oduwa. Peggy Modi, thank you for joining the broadcast. Oriyomi Abdul, thank you. Mr. Destiny Obiebo, thank you for joining. Please don't forget to like and share if you're just joining this broadcast, guys. Don't forget to like and share. And also do not forget to support us by super chatting or hitting the $ sign to the right on the comment section. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We're going to go straight to the next person, and that will be Give Us Our Mandates. Give us our mandates. Please speak to us, sir. Thank you.
Madam Kachi, sorry, I wasn't hearing you earlier. I just noticed you muted me, so I realized
Yeah,
probably you were telling me
your
to stop.
time was up. Yes, I was
Yeah,
actually
it was very good that you muted me because I wasn't hearing you. It
That's
was
all
when
right.
you muted I realized that, oh.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Mr. Chris, thank you very much, Mr. Chris, for your wonderful submission right there. Thank you. Give us our mandate. Are you there, please? Okay, I think Give Us Our Mandate is not available right now.
Give Mr. Chris my time. Give Mr. Chris my time.
Okay, Give Us Our Mandate. Please talk to
No,
us.
no. I'm not giving anybody any time, please. If it's not available, it's not. Move on to the next person, please. Thank you.
All right, Give Us Our Mandate. We're going to go straight to the Grace King.
I'll come later.
The Grace King, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sir. Please talk to us. Thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, good evening, Madam Kashi, Nanja Wash, all panelists in the house, in the diasporas, and every participant, wherever you're participating from. I greet you all. Compliment of the day. I just have little to say today, but I just want to use this opportunity to thank the good people of Edo State for the unwavering support they gave to our candidate, Dr. Asue Ighodalo, who is still validly in the race, contrary to the anonymous interpretative media reports of the ruling by the Federal High Court in Abuja. You know, when they came out with that report, upon the refutal, people came out en masse in Benin City, celebrating, jubilating, as if we've conducted election. You know, that alone shows to the people of Edo State that nothing can deter us. We are not unaware of the plans of the mischief makers, the plan of the federal government-led, APC federal government-led administration of their boasts that they would deliver Edo State to APC. You know, we are aware of their intrigues, what they intend doing, or what they are planning to doing, or what they are planning to do rather. Edo State people or Edolites, we are wise. We know what we want. We want a state that will work. That is why they came out en masse. Even without knowing that the story was false, they came out en masse to say, no, we will not accept such a judgment. Thank God that the person that brought the story did it not in good faith, just to dissuade or to misinform the public. In an organized society, such a person should be brought to book for misleading the public. It also made that information reaching us, the person that even announced it was not even a lawyer to the plaintiff. For you coming out to misinform the house, misinform the public, was totally wrong. You know, if you look at most of the things they were saying, I listened to him. He made mention that he was a delegate, he was excluded. You know, I made a call across to him today. Unfortunately, he didn't pick my call. He happens to be from my local government. I wanted to ask him, how were you a delegate? Were you an aspirant? Where was your election conducted? You were not an aspirant, talk less of you being a delegate. This election that took place in Edo State is one of the most, the freest election I've ever witnessed. In the 192 world we have in Edo State, elections were going on, delegate election took place in all the worlds, in which 33 adult delegates were elected. I participated fully in my ward because everybody are supposed to go back to your ward. Every ward has a collating center where the results are collated in normal general election. We were all there, 3 adult delegates were elected. I participated, I voted for delegates. I was an aspirant for a national delegate. After that Saturday, the election took place in 192 wards. Some persons went to their private homes who called himself a candidate to be conducting a different primaries. You are not to fix the venue. The primaries or the delegate election is monitored by the INEC. Before the election, venues are fixed, not that same day. a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks to the election, venues are fixed. Everybody will know the venue. So even if you want to contest, you want your people to contest, you would have bring you bring them to the venue. Not conducting an election in your private home. It's not done. It's not recognized by law. And INEC did recognize it. After that day, the 3 delegates will now go to the local government collective center to go and elect their national delegates. I was an aspirant. I was a candidate or an aspirant for national delegates. I contested the election for national delegates representing my local government. We were about 5 that contested. When we saw the way the crowd that were there, myself and those, I saw somebody who is my leader in the party also contesting for the same position. We are supporting the same candidate. I came, the press were on me, different radio station. I told them I want to make a statement. I said, we have not divided my vote. I stepped down honorably for him. The election was conducted and the person won. The same thing happened in all the local governments. Then after which, one delegate, national delegate was now elected. From that one delegate for 3 per ward, they all went to Ogbe Stadium. It was televised live. It was so transparent. Then somebody is saying, going to the courts to nullify such an election. That's an aberration. Trying to truncate democracy. Even if you go to section 84 said they don't even have the locals. Because you cannot be asking for to nullify election which you were not even a candidate. You were not a candidate. So how can you say be nullifying an election? It's like maybe governorship election now. Having somebody contested governorship election, so you were not an aspirant, you're not a candidate to a political party. You now go to court that the election should be cancelled in your favor when you were not a candidate. You understand? If you even look at the plaintiffs never even asked for the nullification or cancellation. So when they came out with that mischief report, I was wondering, where are they getting this from? In court, the court cannot grant to you what you didn't pray for. They look at what you pray for through your true merit. So the court cannot just give you what you didn't pray for. So when they said they nullified as well electoral, I was wondering, where did they get it from? Where did they get it from? But the beauty of it all is that it made Edo people, the electorate, to be more vehement in their support for Asue Ighodalo. The awareness has become, people are now aware that the desperation in the ruling federal government-led APC is just too glaring. They've used different means to try to discredit the person of Asue Ighodalo. My greatest joy is that nobody has come out to accuse him of anything. The only thing they say is that he's good. Asue is good, but he came out in PDP. He came out in PDP. I love what this man has been saying. In as much as he's not supporting Asue Ighodalo, which party, APC, PDP, Labour, everybody in Labour today, where were they? It's either they were in APC or they were in PDP. Tell me one person in Labour Party who has never been in APC or PDP. They should mention one person. All their candidates, all their members of House of Rep today, I start to say members of House of Rep and senators. Senator representing my senatorial district was a member of PDP, APC, the House of Rep member, all of them. The question is that they are mentioning Alesoti. Those in Edo State, what have they done? What project have they done in their constituency? The Labour Party people representing us at the Federal House. What have they done? They all got it through the goodwill of Peter Obi. Then you are not preaching Labour Party to Edo State again? No. It's a sacrilege to us in Edo State. Some of them even said, we are not even coming anymore. We know we cannot come again. Let's just take whatever we want to take now. I know people elected them. What have they done? That they are still preaching Labour Party to us in Edo State? No. So, in all these things, I'm not saying everybody in PDP, that we have all the good people in PDP. No. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly in PDP. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly in APC. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly in Labour Party. In all, you begin to look at individuals. In all these 3 major candidates, or four, I don't want to exclude Paulo Kugbowa. He's a very bright young man. Among the 4 aspirants, who will see is on record as Asue Ighodalo remain the best among these 4 candidates. So I want to appeal to Edo State, the same way you've shown love to him for the past 2-3 days, continue with that love.
APC is no to APC. And I want to say here, please allow me to say this. Any attempt or attempted attempts to exclude PDP from this ballot paper, they are directly telling us they don't want election in Edo State. And Edo State will resist it to its fullness to ensure the voice of the people will prevail in Edo State. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. The Grace King. Thank you very much for your submission, guys.
Can I have 10 seconds?
If you're yet to do that. No, please. We're moving straight to the next.
No, you made the wrong statement there.
Mr.
You made the wrong statement.
What's that?
You're supposed to have corrected him. You cannot threaten the federal government. Please retrieve those words back.
Mr. Man, mind your statement. What do you mean by threatening the federal government?
You cannot put a threat forward. You cannot put a threat forward.
You are too mean to say that.
If you are angry, you can be angry, but you cannot put a threat on behalf of Edo State. That's it. It's very simple now. You cannot put a threat on behalf of Edo State.
Look at the statement I'm making.
You cannot put it. I'm standing on my right.
Mr. Man, stop those nasty statements of yours.
I'm not stopping. You are politicians. I am not a politician. You stop those words. You cannot put a threat.
Accountability.
Obedience never put threat to anybody's front.
If the federal government is doing what is wrong, anything that will truncate democracy in anywhere in Nigeria, we will speak against it. An injustice to one is an injustice to all. Anything that
injustice no dey there. Nothing like injustice. You cannot pass through the window.
The earlier we start speaking against it, the better for us, every Nigerian.
You cannot pass through the window. PDP is a vomit. Forget that.
Mr. Nigerian, please, Black Panther to retrieve that statement. That's an incitement.
Retrieve what statement? You are inciting. You are
not threatening federal government. Did you hear when he said a threatening federal government? Did you mention federal government when he was talking?
Look, you cannot threaten
give us a mandate. I demand vehemently that you withdraw that statement.
I am not withdrawing it. You cannot threaten anybody on Niger Watch. You cannot threaten. You cannot say you dare. Don't speak on behalf of Edo State people because you don't have the right.
Look at the statement you
don't have the right because you are not the head of Edo State. Don't speak.
Even if the federal government is paying you to say that, will you say that?
I will say you don't have the right.
With the way Nigeria is now, if federal government should pay you to say that, will you just say that?
My brother.
Withdraw that statement.
You don't have the right to say you dare anybody to do election in Edo State.
Give us a minute. It's okay. Give us a minute. It's okay. You see, but he said that the judgment was not so, but he's threatening federal government. No problem. The judgment was not so. You said so. But right now you are making the threat that this, that. You see, you need more lies to cover the lies. That's okay.
Go to Asue Rock. Go to Asue Rock and play this video to them.
Thank you.
Look at what I said.
He was talking. Did he say federal government stop the election of Edo State? They will not have election. Did he say federal government? He said anybody that is trying to withdraw PDP, there will not be election in Edo State. Did he say federal government withdraw this or that? So you people should understand what they said in law court. When he said this person was talking to me, then did he mention your name? Yes or no?
That's all right. We heard what Mr.
Please, Niger Watch, demand Black Panther, whosoever made that statement should withdraw that statement. That is an incitement. That's an incitement.
Uncle Sam, don't think you are talking to an illiterate, my brother. Don't ever think. Don't even have a doubt of that. I'm standing on my ground and I will stand on my ground. You can't make that word on behalf of Edo State.
And Black Panther, you can't make that word on behalf of federal government because you did not mention federal government. You were the one that wait. Federal government to
you cannot
you were the one who threatened federal government. You should not try to put words into people's mouth. Because if you go to law court, they will ask you, where is the evidence? When the evidence comes, you were the one that is guilty of it because it never mentioned federal government.
See, Mr. Odua, it seems you don't know what he's saying. Just keep quiet.
I listened to all. I was not
told. Keep quiet. Look at the way you are. Why are you people being arrogant? That's arrogancy.
Okay, thank you guys very much. Obviously, Mr. Black Panther Mr. The Grace King and Mr. Dua were not willing to stop. So they're going to be on the backstage for a little while. Then we'll bring them back up on the screen. Thank you guys very much for your patience.
Kashi, can you give me 10 seconds?
Please, I'm coming to you, sir. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so, and if you are just joining us, don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much. I don't know if Give Us Our Mandate is available now. Give Us Our Mandate. Are you ready now, sir? Okay, I think Give Us Our Mandate is not available. Mr. Chris, you asked for 10 seconds, right?
No, it's Malik.
It wasn't you. Okay. Mr. Abdul Malik, you asked for 10 seconds.
Yes, it's me. Thank you very much for the privilege.
10 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. Nigeria Watch, I really appreciate you because I see no reason why we are just here behaving like kids and illiterate. And we say we are trained. We will not listen for one after the other.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul, for your submission right there. We do understand. It happens sometimes, you know, it happens. Everyone is clamoring for their candidates, so things like that happen from time to time. We're going to go straight to the next person, and that will be Mr. Jonathan Kinsley. Mr. Jonathan, good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Kashi. Thank you very much. I greet you. God bless you. I greet Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much for the good work you are doing. Welcome once again. I greet all the guys on the panelists and also those on the comment section. I greet Omi Diaspora. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. See, this is social media. We are, Madam Kashi, how many minutes do I have? Madam Kashi, how many minutes do I have?
You have 4 minutes, sir. Please go ahead.
Oh, this is the final submission, right?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay then. So I'll quickly just let me just summarize.
Okay.
I will leave the issue of the Labour Party chairmanship, the lie that they are putting all over the place. A man coming out and say he is the chairman of the national transition committee, when you don't even need to go a step further to still know that there is still a subsisting national chairman. So which is which? A national chairman, a national transition committee chairman? You just so vague, you know, so vague and so deceptive, but they can continue in their game. I heard something today on this panel. I was having a lunch meeting. I was just a friendly one anyway, so I was listening on the side. And I heard something that I almost spill out the water, you know, in my mouth when I heard that. Somebody said that equity, fairness, and justice does not matter in this case as far as Labour Party is concerned. What a low. What a low. At what point or under what circumstances ever on planet Earth will equity, fairness, and justice be jettisoned or set aside? There is none. In every situation, every circumstances, fairness, equity, and justice must be the focus. It must be the paramount focus if you want to live in a just society. Again, what happened in Labour Party is far, far, far from equity, fairness, and justice. So you can spin it whichever way you want to spin it, okay? Intelligent people know what happens. And I went back and I listened to the interview. Mr. Elvis, I want to pick you on this. You are not fair. You showed the interview of Akpata today. And I've been saying on this platform over and over again that Paul Okugbowa is all over the place. Or you want me to send it to you, or somebody sent it to you. His interview is all over the place in Edo State. I've never seen anything played here, even for 3 minutes. So I don't think that is fair. I need to put that out there for fairness again. Fairness again. When I listen to that interview again, I couldn't just hold it. It's just so terrible. Somebody, the candidate, he was talking about the debt, talking about the IGR, of Edo State. Yes, and he couldn't for 1 second mention where he will get money from. It's a classic political gamesmanship that they play in Nigeria to deceive people, thinking that people are literally stupid, that the entire Nigerian space is full of stupid people, morons. That's what that's just their take. You talk of almost 600 billion. Okay, fine, 600 billion, and then your program is going to be agriculture. Are you going to print the money inside the government house? And if you want to increase the IGR, which specific area will you target to increase the IGR? Edo people, listen very well. Don't bring people in that at the end of the day, it will just be same old, same old. They have no clue. They cannot turn one. I've said it on this platform. If you vote for the wrong person, people that cannot turn 1 naira to 2 naira, they can call all the numbers. They have no idea. If you bring them in, see, this what we're talking now, what we're seeing now in Edo State will just be a tip of the iceberg. You have not started. See, all the candidates that they are there right now, if we really want a change, we really, truly, and we are conscious of that, we want a change. See, the best person is the YPP candidate of Paul Okubowa. If we really say, okay, APC is off the table, they play a significant part in destroying Nigeria, wrecking the country, wrecking the economy to where we are right now. And if you say PDP has played their own fair share of destroying and decimating Nigeria up to the level where we are right now, then where do you turn to? And then you want to turn again to the same people that just move from one place to another, but they are the same. They are just the same. They move from one party, all of them pack to Labour Party and still perpetrating the whole gamesmanship that we're all talking about. They pack themselves to Labour Party and perpetrating the same thing. Same old, same old. If you truly want a change, die is cast. Candidate is there and is in the person of Paul Okubowa of the YPP. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kinsley, for that wonderful submission right there. And that brings us our final submission. But before we end the show, give us our mandate. Are you available now?
Yeah, I'm available. Thank you.
Okay, please talk to us. You have 4 minutes.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate you. See, whenever I say give my time to Mr. Chris, it's not that it's just that at that point I'm not able to speak because of what is happening on my phone. But I mean, now I'm available. Well, I mean, Edolites, please come closer and listen properly. Now, they told you that PDP, their candidate was struck out from by the court and likely will not be on the ballot. And now they are telling you that they don't know if they will appeal or they will not appeal. And they are telling you that there's no case. So if there's no case, why then are you talking about appeal? Well, your guess is good as mine. Now, the YPP, the owner of this channel said the last time I heard from him was the time he came here. Ever since then, not even a phone call. Not even a phone call from the person that they are pushing to you to want to be your governor. Not even a phone call. The surrogate that came here to even appeal for them to invite him, you don't see their breaker anymore. And they tell you that it's everywhere. Okay, we will see everywhere where he is. Edolite, Barrister Olumide Ozebuapata has told you what he will do for you. Now, it was about policy earlier. It was COVID-19. After it was the MBA financial report. Now is the video that they showed today. He didn't tell you how it's going to help Edo State, but he has told you how he will build road. I just told you earlier in my first submission. We here in my state here, another state in America, we have what we call FM. Those FM means farm to market road. Farm to market road. Barrister Ozaibu Olumide told you that one way to bridge the economy of Edo State and help our farmers is to make sure that there's a link between the farm and the market. In Texas, we have what we call FM. There is FM 154. There is FM 543. You have them like that. Those are roads that links the market to the farm and the farm to the market. Only Barrister Ozaibu Akpata said it here. Why do we can't, when you ask him why he was he's going to help agriculture, he told you he's going to continue to export. What does he want to say? You have not even talked about talk about your own state. It's about exports. My people, open your eyes. You have only one candidate in this race, and that person is Barrister Ozaibu Olumide. He told you how he's going to include female, our women in his government. Apart from him, which other person talk about if women inclusion in government? The only thing here is blood money. I don't know if you want to use our women blood for money. I don't know, but you know your guess is good as mine. Olumide told you that he will include that is gender blind, but it's also deliberate to make sure that the voice of women is heard, because in Nigeria, in our states, women are put behind. But he said, I will include women in my government. Mass number of women. When it comes to physically challenged, we know what they are facing in our country today, how they are being maltreated. Ozaibu told you that he will make sure that there's a code in our law. There's a code in our law that we help the physically challenged people to be able to have free access, like we have here in most of the Western countries. They will have access to buildings. They will have access to life and better things of life. Security. He told you, no X-Men will take Nigeria for right anymore. Ozaibu said it. Vote for him is the person for a job. We have a missing candidate, Paul Okobua. I'm looking for him. When you see him, please bring him to me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much.
Madam Kashi, please, 10 seconds, please. I will appreciate it. Just 10 seconds.
Okay, you have 10 seconds.
Yes, thank you. There is nothing ignorance cannot do. Nothing. It's a deadly thing. Financial statement. Money spent. The item. Deficit. Debt. IGR. They are all connected together. You are still talking about the financial record, ability, prudency, ability to manage money. So ignorance is what will make someone to now be separating it and splitting it together, trying to confuse people.
All right.
That is the damage of ignorance. Okay. And I pray and I ask for fairness on this platform to start bringing the interview of Paul Okugbowa. It's all over the space. I know that the platform is capable to do this. Please, let's see fairness on this platform. And this
please,
looking for missing somebody.
please, I just ask for 10 seconds in response to what Devos Amande said, please. Just 10 seconds, please.
Mr. Grace the King, I'm coming, sir. I'm coming. Thank you very much, guys, for your wonderful submission today. I'm going to give anybody who has something to say an opportunity to speak. But before we do that, I'd just like to acknowledge those who super chatted us today. I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. God bless you guys. We sincerely do appreciate you. To the callers, we say thank you for taking time out to do this with us again today. And to those wonderful people on the comment section, you guys are super amazing. Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, Ma, for always doing this with us every single day. Thank you. And to those viewers watching us from home, from their offices, or wherever you are right now watching this from, I say a big thank you to you guys. All these things we would do here, if we are no day, we are nothing without you guys. Thank you all so much, and God bless you. Before we round up the show, I'm just going to ask the panelists if anybody has anything to say. We'll be giving you 1 minute to just quickly say what you have to say. Please, I want you to stick to your time. 1 minute, no interference whatsoever, please. So who has anything to say for 1 minute, please?
Yes, I have something to say.
I have.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Okay. So we're going to start from the first person who requested, and that will be the Grace King. The Grace King, please, your 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kashi. The first thing I want to say is to correct that erroneous impression or statement made by panelists here. We should mind the way we use our statements. I'm a man of my word. You know, so I can stand bold. If the federal government is doing what is wrong, I would tell them they are doing what is wrong. I have there's freedom of speech in this country. You understand? A threat to democracy anywhere is a threat to democracy everywhere. In our days in Uniben, we were one of those that we fought vehemently to bring democracy to this country. So if we see anybody doing something that can truncate democracy, we will fight against it with everything about us. I stand out to say it without any regret. I haven't said that, give us a mandate in this deposition, made mention that Asue Olumide is the one that has, I don't know, I'm paraphrasing anyway, that has plans for the women. I said that is not true. Because in one of the days in this program, I read some aspects of the manifesto of Asue Ighodalo to include security. We was focusing, the focus area is security, women empowerment, youth empowerment, educational reform, agriculture, food security, rural development, and community development. It was read. It's in the first paragraph of this manifesto. You can go on to go and verify. These are all things that has been documented. Not just say I would do it, it's a documented document. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Grace King. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Guys, please let's try to stick to our 1 minute and do not forget no interferences, please. Thank you. We're going to go straight to the next person, which is Mr. Onwonsu Destiny. Mr. Onwonsu, please, you have 1 minute.
Thank you, Mrs. Cartier. My problem about this Labour Party follower of this is this. They condemn anything that happened in any other party, but in their own party is always right. That's my problem. If you are condemning everybody at the same time, I don't have problem. If you look at all the statements they always make, if they are condemning either PDP, APC, they can never condemn the candidate that is not fit or whatever. Mostly like in APC, PDP now. They always go to condemn the party. If they not condemn the party, they will come back to the incumbent governor, and the man is not the one running for the election. Then why don't you condemn also what is happening in your party also? I only listen to ITV. I said there's a man there. He traveled all the way from Abuja to Benin as one of the aspirant, what they call that, I forgot, to vote for his own candidate. He said he traveled overnight to Benin. Before he get to Benin, they changed his name already. They changed everybody's name. They always allow the one that will vote for the only Olumide Akpata to be there. Then you condemn the rest party, but your own you cannot condemn it. Everything about your own is good, is perfect. Why?
Okay, thank you very much.
You are looking for fairness.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Onwonsu. Obviously, I'm not going to say any more things, so we don't escalate the time or increase it. Thank you, Mr. Onwonsu Destiny, for your submission. We're going to go straight to Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us.
Thank you. Let me quick correct mandate. When you talk of person who talk about farm was Obokan Okunbowa, he measured it to the extent that you don't even need to be in Edo State when you will still be farming in Edo State. That is how person will understand how to produce in agric up to. Except when the person is not knowledgeable, he doesn't know. As I'm here, I can use my money and I will have a large farm in Edo State. So Okumbawa told you how he will produce food. Then Baba Christ, for the UDBN, the reason I talk about and I ask, what are they even studying? These are the people who protest against Babangida must go. We know how hot it was when they went to Ekpoma. And these are the people who are shouting that their school could not have light today. So what are they learning and what are they teaching? If they can protest, take action against Babangida, and they cannot take action against this time, that's automatically it's no longer school. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Odiwa, for your submission. Guys, I beg no idea. We'll make you not forget to like and share the broadcast if you are yet to do so. Let's go straight to give us our mandate. Give us our mandate, sir. Please, 1 minute. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please, you have.
Well, thank you very much, Kachi. You know, one thing is that when people don't have talking points again, they resort to abuse or to vehement desecration of other people's ideology or intelligence. But I will not engage them on that. Before, it was policy. We brought policy. Later, it was COVID-19. We spoke to that. Later, it was financial report. We spoke to that. Today, again, it's a video. We'll see what they will bring again tomorrow. And to Mr. Destiny Omonsu, if you can prove to me that you are from Abia, then I will maybe either until you prove to me that you are from Abia, I don't think I want to engage in any discussion because I don't think you even matter in this matter because you don't have a candidate. So yours is just one side. Then for PDP, well, your candidate has been in the government for the past 16 years. He was there with Oshamole. He was there with Obaseki. So he didn't miss anything that he did not do in the government that what to do now. Edo Light, Barrister Olumide Akpata is your choice. Vote for him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Give us our mandate. Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you.
Well.
Thank you, Madam Kashi.
Okay.
Let me go straight into it. Policy, policy, policy. Financial report is still policy. IGR is still policy. The item stated on the financial statement, item simply means expense. Either you receive it or you spend it. Still policy. Everything is all about policy. Policy-based campaign. So you cannot separate. If you like, you can say we are just starting. So you are only, I see that you are only itemizing 3 or 4 now. By the end of next month, you will even have your total 8 minutes. You will list it to itemize everything. You have not started. It's all policy, policy, policy. And finally, I will say this on this platform. I will crave the indulgence of the platform to be balanced. Just a week ago, Paul Okubowa was out there. I didn't see the interview yet. 3 weeks ago, he was out there. 2 weeks ago, he was out there. It's all there. But I won't believe. I know that this platform is up to the task. And this platform is for fairness. So let's get started. So the idea that they are looking for somebody is so ludicrous. So ludicrous. And the lowest low that I've ever seen. The candidate is all over the space. Using it to... Thank you. Okay. I'll leave it for today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. We're going to go straight to Black Panther. Mr. Black Panther, please talk to us for 1 minute.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please go ahead.
Okay. Now, I want to say something here. Somebody might go, I don't care. It seems Mr. Jonathan does not understand the dynamics of Edo State. It's very clear now. Don't understand. They're playing a game of a spoiler. One, YPP cannot, mark my word, cannot win the governorship of Edo State. Cannot, mark my word. You see, the game they are trying to play now, they are trying to play a game of spoiler, and it's not going to work because the obedient knows what they stand for. If one person in a party tries to become a lord, does not mean that all the members of that party are stupid.
and does not mean that we should opt out. Instead of us to fight illegality and make sure legality does not pose a threat, rather we are running out saying, oh, Labour Party has failed. Look, I told you people, you are still using the Senate and the Rep. We did a mistake, and it's all of us that did that mistake. Now, when the PDP went to court, they agreed, the justice said 300 people delegate were not. I think I'm going to speak on this delegate tomorrow because I participated and I was a local government delegate before I went to the state in Lagos. I will speak on it tomorrow. So any spoiler, continue with your spoiler, with policy, and we will see whether that policy team will win that election. Let's go on.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther. We're going to go straight to Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris Dublin, please talk to us. 1 minute.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Ms. Kachi. Obedience listening to us, let's get this right. The Labour Party is nowhere near the picture they are trying to portray. Paul Okugbowa of the YPP came out from the Labour Party. He contested under the Labour Party. He lost before he left for the Labour Party. So, ab initio, if the Labour Party was that dirty, the way they are portraying it, what was Paul Okugbowa doing in that Labour Party? It was because he lost the ticket that he went to YPP. Having said that, Peter Obi is doing his best at the national level to ensure that every faction of the Labour Party are brought together for a proper settlement. Now, give us our mandate. You talked about that farm to road thing. That is a very, very good policy. Do you know that Olumide Akpata also promised to build silos in between the farms and the markets, silos to accommodate excesses of these products that were being produced? And guess what? There was actually a federal United Nations fund to build that silos that was never utilized. They know that Olumide Akpata is going to probe into all this. This is why they are against it. And Mr. Sam, thank you so much. That election, anything that will truncate democracy, we are going to stop it. We will not allow Obaseki to do what he did in the local government election. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris Dublin, for your submission right there. Mr. Abdul Malik, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, thank you once again.
Thank you.
PDP and APC, they have been documented for 25 years. They have been manifesto for 25 years. They don't have anything to offer. All we see documented for 25 years. Manifesto for 25 years. PDP and APC, nothing to offer. Look at the economic, Nigeria economy today. The worst economy in the world. The worst performing currency in the world. Imagine. Edo people, you people should vote for another party. Not PDP and APC. We don't need anymore. Documented for 25 years, nothing to show. Manifesto for 25 years. When they get it, they will not do what they documented. Thank you.
All right. On that note, I believe everybody has spoken. Thank you guys so much, Mr. Abdul, Mr. Chris, Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan. Give us our mandate, Mr. Oduwa, the Grace King, Mr. Umusu Destiny, and to everybody who participated via the phone call, the comment section, and to our lovely viewers. Thank you guys so much for doing this once again with us today. Do not forget to join us tomorrow, same time. Don't forget to also like this broadcast and tell somebody about Ninja Watch. Thank you guys so much, and God bless you. This is me signing out. My name is Kachi. God bless you all. Have a good night.
Paul Okugbowa did not contest in Labour Party. Next.